got.
Our old buddy Coach Compton, we've talked a couple of times. He said to me the other day, I don't think I could have coached under these circumstances. And his style and all his way of doing things, it would have been hard.
Well, I'm going to tell you, there are lots of things that are different than what you've always taught. I mean, forever you teach, hey, get in there and celebrate with that guy. Get in there with him. And now you're saying, hey, stay away from him. Don't touch him. And it's different. Our kids have done a great job of trying to adjust, and kids are kids, and we're still excited about being together, and that's one thing that always holds true.
Well, I think it's a wonderful semblance of normalcy, at least for our community, our country. If we can do this, I think it's a great thing.
We've had lots of conversations with lots of people about things that we've done in the past that we haven't been able to do. Meet the herd night, we weren't able to have that. Some of the things about getting the group together, we haven't been able to do. And so there's definitely some differences, but one of the things that we've been focused on trying to stay healthy and get to the games to where we could play games. And we're fortunate enough, knock on wood, to have been to that point, and we're excited about getting to play tonight.
Got a brand new field house too, Coach, which is really, really nice.
Boy, if anybody needed to say thanks to a community, it'd be me. What a blessing to have that thing, and what a pretty facility it is, and it's going to be really great for a lot of years to come.
Well, it's just it's fantastic. I got to go on a tour the other day, and it's just, the whole thing's just first class, and it kind of gives the kids, coaches, everybody, the community, some pride in the community and in the program, and the field itself. I mean, the landscaping around it and all, it's just handsome.
It's really nice, and I'm extremely proud of what's happened, and hopefully we can represent our community well enough that we'll enjoy that.
Sure. Baseball, track, women's guys. I mean, there's lots of things to use down there, and Sarah's got a great new place to work from, so it's ideal.
It is.
Well, let's talk a little bit about tonight, because we're fixing to play football. We're going to play the Borger Bulldogs. Hadn't played them in a while. We aren't going to play them this year, but again, we're back to COVID and all the changes.
It is. We're going to play Caprock in the first ball game of the year, and because of the staggering of 5A, 6As, and everybody else, we wound up having an opening a couple of weeks ago, and Coach Tolliver called and said, are we interested in putting this together? And it was a great fit for us, so that's what we did, and we're excited about playing these guys.
All this goings on, too. We play at home tonight, folks. We go to Bushland, which is not far, but it's a road game next week, and then there's 3 more road games after that before we come back home again.
There are. Right, it's 2 more after that, I think. Okay. We had one in the middle, and we've lost Wichita Falls Hershey as a ball game, which was another COVID-related deal. We'll be back to the same next year, we think. But it's definitely a different kind of schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, but it is a schedule.
But it's a schedule. That's right. I mean, here's WT over here. They're trying to put together a 4-game kind of a shotgun schedule.
That's right.
So I don't know, folks. It's difficult for all, and really appreciate Coach DeLozier and the players and coaches and all. School system. I mean, golly, Bum, how would you like to be superintendent, folks? I mean, really, what a job.
You got to say a lot about Ms. Blankenship and what she's done for our schools and how hard she's worked since this thing started.
For sure.
It's been amazing. She's done a great job.
Indeed. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Borger Bulldogs. We'll do that right after we take this time out.
Decades ago, your local electric cooperative was formed to make sure everyone who needed electricity had it. And as time went on, our communities continued to grow. So did the need for electricity. And time again, we made certain that need was met. Today, we're still doing everything in our power to keep an affordable, reliable electricity flowing. It was our purpose then, and it's our purpose now, and that'll never change. Dev Smith Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, always looking out for you.
Kings Manor Methodist Retirement System is adjusting as the community's needs have changed. They offer retirement living, assisted living, and child care in a safe living environment. Kings Manor is very proud of the excellent care provided by Samaritan Hospice, now located at 400 Ranger Drive in the Kings Manor building. Kings Manor is thankful for the continued support of the community to meet the needs of children and the elderly.
Well, Coach, as we come back, Borger, we haven't played in several years. Saw them scrimmage last week. Talk a little bit about them, first of all.
Well, they're a football team that's led by a quarterback who's a really good football player. Has great foot quickness. can get down the field himself, but he can also throw the ball down the field well, and they do a good job of protecting him and trying to take care of him. That's the key on the defensive side of the ball is to contain him and keep him in the pocket a little bit and try to get after him a little bit. Defensively, they've changed their philosophy a little bit. They were a 4-2-5 a year ago, watching some old film and then watching some new film. They're into a 3-4 front, and so they're searching a little bit about what they're going to be on defense, and which gives you an insecurity about going into the game because you don't know for sure what you're going to see. We think we know, but we'll find out as the ball game goes along.
They're size-wise, how do they stack up, Coach?
We're really pretty comparable. I think we may be a little bit bigger in the fronts, but they may be a little bit leaner. They depend on quickness in their front. We depend on a little bit of power and being able to lock up on some people. So ought to be a pretty good matchup in the fronts.
They've got a lean guy up there on the defensive side by the name of Alex Clements, who happens to be Chad's son, and obviously his grandparents live here, and his uncle, my son-in-law, and Julie, they're here tonight to watch him play. But it's nice to meet up with old Whiteface players.
It is, and I got to visit with Brett whenever we were in Borger. He came up and sat and visited with me. Very friendly, very hospitable whenever he came up, and I'm sure he's trying to find out some things.
Oh yeah,
no, not really. It was good to see him and to meet his wife and watch his kid play.
Chad's a good guy, and we'll look forward to that tonight. Look forward to the game. But let's talk a little bit here about the Whitefaces now, because, man, I mean, you got, I think you told me the other day, only 11 seniors.
I think it winds up being about 14.
14 okay, 14 seniors. So that's unusual.
It is unusual. Usually we have around 30.
Yeah.
And
but a lot of young guys that are going to have to play.
There are. And, we had a lot of young guys we played last year. We had some sophomores that we had up, and several of them got a bunch of opportunity to play last year. And so that leads to a little experience with a younger group, and that's a positive for us. We have to rely on ourselves to execute well and to understand what we're trying to do. Whenever you do the things that we do on offense and defense, you have to have a pretty good, solid understanding. And so there's going to be some growth process as we go along. They've done a great job of taking what they knew coming in and applying it and trying to be more knowledgeable about what we're doing going into the ball game this week.
What, again, I mean, it's first game, a fair amount of inexperience. I mean, what do you want to see tonight? What do you hope? Let's talk offensive first.
Okay, I want to see us play hard. Number one, that's what we need to do all the time, play hard. Regardless of circumstance, if we make a mistake, we get in the huddle and go again. I want to see us take care of the football on the offensive side, and that's the old cliche, but it really is important for us and for what we do. I'd like to see some execution things get better as the night went along. We think that may happen. We'll see as we get into the ball game.
Oscar Guerra, who starts at quarterback tonight, his first time to do that, but he played some, and he played, even as a sophomore, he played in a playoff game down at Plainview, and he's got a big heart.
He is. He's a huge competitor, and we're excited about having him and having him lead us. He's got big weight on his shoulders tonight, and he'll handle it and step out and go.
Running backs, we were talking, you and I, the other day. You're pleased there, and you've got some guys that you think may become real players.
Maybe more depth there than we've had in a long time. Bryson Lopez is someone who's come in and will probably wind up being the starter. Miguel Carrillo, Abraham Casares, Juan Nava. I'm missing somebody in there. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But they do a tremendous job, and they take care of the football, and they're understanding what we're trying to do. And each of them have something different that they contribute. So.
And on the defensive side, obviously, again, we got to find out tonight.
We do. There's a whole bunch of new faces in there, and we're excited about seeing it. Have lots of kids that we're relying on to step in and play well tonight. We'll see how it goes.
All right, Coach. We're looking forward to it. Whiteface Field, folks. If you haven't seen it, I'm telling you, it looks like $1 million. That turf, Coach, I cannot say enough about those guys and what they do.
Yeah, they did a great job, and we ran into a little bit of a tweak where we kind of burned a little bit of the grass. whenever some wires got cut during some of the construction and we didn't catch it quite quick enough, and it was during those 105-degree the week or two where we had 105-degree heat. So we're recovering from that right now, but it really is nice, and when you're on the turf, it feels really, really good.
Well, it looks beautiful. Looking forward to tonight. The Whitefaces and Borger kick off here in just a few minutes on KPAN. For Coach Don DeLozier, this is Tom Simons saying, "Go Herd."
Today, an Egg McMuffin might be more than an Egg McMuffin. This Egg McMuffin could be what got you out of bed. McNuggets could be what got you off the couch. A McChicken could be your first time leaving the house in a while. A fillet of fish might be your first break from cooking in longer than you'd like. And this medium fry might be the first medium fry you're sharing in longer than you can remember. Whatever this order is for you, McDonald's will be here to take it.
Hello, I'm Eva Mullins. My husband Mike and I of Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home want to thank the Hereford community and Deaf Smith County for voting us Best Funeral Home once again for 2019. We always strive for service of excellence and are dedicated to serving the people of Deaf Smith County for many years to come. We are committed and will continue to serve those families that have placed their trust in us at a most difficult time. Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
Summer's day. Tom Simons, Brenda Kitten, Cindy Simons, all with you here on this Friday evening. It seems way too soon. There's so much weirdness in the air, but the Whitefaces are about to play, Coach, weirdness or not.
It is. It's been a weird week. School began on Wednesday, and it was a strange, but glad for everyone was just glad to be back. But
Sure.
Everyone was just a little tentative, and it is strange tonight. It's, the crowd's a little slow coming in, and who knows? We're at 50% capacity.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that, do you?
No.
I don't mean that bad, but we're not.
No, I don't think so either.
But the Whitefaces taking on Borger, a game you've heard us talk about even in the pregame. We picked this game up because Caprock and the 5A, 6As don't start till the end of the month, and all that just adds to the strangeness of this football season, Coach. And I know you've had already with volleyball, lost a match, had some issues with COVID, so it's difficult.
It is difficult, and we're doing what UIL recommends to do. You screen your kids every single day. They self-screen a little bit. You take temperatures, and then you've just got to keep up. There's a crazy lot of documentation you have to keep track of too, and so learning how to do that and the symptoms, and it seems like symptoms are so different in so many people, and it's a lot to keep up with, and you just gotta hope that the kids who are still in can kind of hold things together for the kids who are out.
On this bright sunny evening with a 7 o'clock start, and all our games, by the way, are 7 o'clock this football season. I don't normally worry about the visitor side. I don't care about them one way or another. But tonight, some of my family's over there, so I do care about them. No, the visitor side's directly into the sun. It is a warm summer's day, as I said. And Julie and Brett are here to watch their nephew, Alex Clements, who plays for Borger. He's a senior, defensive outside tackle, and a really good football player. And of course, his mom and dad, Chad and Tanya, are here. His grandparents, Don and Adele Clements. I think Adele is down in the new field house. We haven't even talked about it yet, but she and Compton and Linda, along with Terry Russell. Y'all may remember Terry Russell. He lived here 30 years ago. Wasn't he? He moved back.
Terry Russell hasn't known COVID as COVID is. I mean, he went in right before.
What a break.
All of this happened. I think there's some sort of relationship there.
I believe so. Well, we are glad Mr. Russell is back in town. Glad those guys, if you haven't seen, folks, the field house, it is handsome. I mean, look out here. We talked before. We'll talk again, though, about Louis Paschal and his crew. And football field is just spectacular. And then it looks like, it looks like a small college or something when you look down there at that field house, and they connected it to the old barn down there, the inside, and they painted it to kind of match up. So there's a lot of good things going on there. But we're going to play football here tonight, and we're going to talk about that and much more when we come back in 60 seconds.
It has services for everyone. Businesses, families, maybe it's that first account. They've been providing financial services to our community since 1936. All those years, one thing has remained the cornerstone of their mission. That's putting people first and being committed to their members. It's just the way they do business. Find out for yourself what it's like to be treated as an owner rather than a customer. Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hello, I'm Eva Mullins. My husband Mike and I of Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home want to thank the Hereford community and Deaf Smith County for voting us Best Funeral Home once again for 2019. We always strive for service of excellence and are dedicated to serving the people of Deaf Smith County for many years to come. We are committed and will continue to serve those families that have placed their trust in us at a most difficult time. Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
All right, back at Whiteface Field on this football Friday night, Tom and Brenda, as the fans are coming in at a fairly steady clip here. And again, with a 7 o'clock kickoff, I mean, we generally have, it's hard for people to get here at 7 o'clock, Coach. It is. They just not used to it.
We changed that, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, but we've still had a few not this year, but we've had a few 7:30s.
And, one of the things we noticed is that people just came in a little bit later. Yeah. Even though it's a 7 o'clock start, it was. They just don't get things done in time to turn around and get here a little earlier.
There's a great deal of irony. Part of the change, at least, was the newspapers needing earlier times, and then they don't need earlier times anymore because there's not much newspaper left. It's kind of sad, but that was one of the reasons for moving the games up to 7 o'clock. Well, here tonight, the Whitefaces are at home. Then we're on the road, believe it or not, 4 straight weeks with an open date mixed in there. We're at Bushland, not much of a road game next week. And then we go, I believe after Bushland, we go to Lubbock to play Estacada, then to Plainview, and then to Andrews. I believe those are the 4 road games before we return home again. So that's, again, everything is just, I don't want to, but everything is just so strange, Coach. That's all there is to it.
Yep, it is, and I don't know how. You just wonder how long it's going to be. But I'm telling you, our kids are so excited to get to play again.
How's school? I mean, what's it like in the school building proper?
Our kids have been very compliant as far as wearing masks. They've been quieter than the normal kid has been. Now maybe we can't hear them through their mask. I don't know, but they have. They've just been a little subdued, a little tentative, and so I'm sure that's going to relax just a little bit. But they've been very just a little subdued, I would say, from a normal start of school.
Well, I just want to get a few personal things out of the way before we start here tonight. First of all, I want to start by saying, we're playing tonight without Chip Formby either in the stands or listening on the radio. And Chip, what a Whiteface fan, what a great guy, what a great friend he was, and what a great friend of this community he was. And
I know Cindy and I miss Chip. I know that you do if you were acquainted with it. I know people who, listen to Chip on the news for 30 years. I mean, that's what you customarily do. And, so we are greatly missing Chip Foreman. We appreciate all he and his family have done for this community through the years. Let's start with the national anthem here. All right, that was the Mighty Maroon Band and the national anthem. Our apologies, our crowd mic I don't think is quite up to what we need here tonight. We'll see how this goes as the evening goes. Again, we're going to have a decent-sized crowd when we kick it off here in a bit. Two teams still in the locker room right now talking it up. A couple of other things. I want to thank Brian Hedrick. I'm telling you, many of you know I had my hip replaced a little over about a week and a half ago, and Brian has just been so helpful, as he is always, but even more so now. And I appreciate him ever so much. Hereford Regional Medical Center, the EMTs, those guys have been so kind to help me up the stands here tonight. They walk behind me to keep me from falling backward, and I appreciate that help and that concern. And then all of you who've sent messages or whatever, and food. Those of you who've sent food, I especially want to say thank you. But no, all of you who've offered a word of encouragement and a prayer or what have you, I do very much appreciate it. So thanks a lot. That's all my personal stuff, and now we'll get to the game at hand. The Bulldogs and the Whitefaces, we're similar in this way. Brendan, neither one of us the last year for sure have had great success, so there's a lot riding here for the winner tonight to get a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, there really is, and goodness knows you want to win these at home if you can, for sure, because there's going to be some tough ones on the road.
Yeah.
But it's going to be. I think it's going to be a very competitive game this evening. I think there's going to be some matchups that are going to be very similar.
It looks like size-wise, we're not very big, but the truth is they're not either. Our offensive line. Arias is at 225, Cruz at 225, Tapia 190, Lopez 225, and Leal at 255. That's the Whiteface front. Oscar Guerra, we've got him at 165 and 5'6". That may be generous. Landis is a 230 senior. The Whiteface is in the backfield. We'll show a bevy of folks. Bryson Lopez and Miguel Carrillo, Slade Rodriguez, Abraham Caceres, and Juan Nava, all back there. And then on the other side, to look at Borger, because two of those guys, here's a little more. You can hear the strains of the Whiteface School song in the background as I talk about Borger a little bit. The defensive left tackle is Alex Clements, Chad's son. Chad and Tanya, he's a 190-pound senior.
He's out there flipping the coin.
He is. He's one of the He is the captain, in fact. And then next to him is Damian Fangman, 171-pound senior, and his dad played here in Hereford too, so that's kind of weird in and of itself. Chris Ray, 205. Again, they're not huge up front. 198, 229, what have you. So the coin toss has taken place. I looked away. What happened?
As did I.
Okay, well, we'll see when they come out here in a minute. Somebody won the toss and deferred, I'm quite sure. But I don't know who that somebody was, but we'll know in just a few minutes.
Got a little breeze blowing out there.
We do. That's got to be helpful.
A warm one.
Yeah, but it's got to be a little bit helpful out
Absolutely.
there tonight. A few folks on the far side, I don't see a few. I see one umbrella. That was a wise move here tonight to bring an umbrella if you're sitting out amongst the sunshine, because it's going to be a long time before the shadow gets cast across on that east stand. The Bulldogs are in red and white, red helmets, white jerseys, red trousers. Whitefaces in maroon hats, maroon jerseys, white trousers. Coach DeLozier, his 18th season as the head man of the Whitefaces. Yeah, I know.
It doesn't seem that long ago, does it?
And Coach Kitten, Coach Ray, what would this be for you, Coach? How many years?
I've started 37 years at Hereford ISD.
Wow, 37 years for Coach. Golly.
This was going to be that little stop where I got some experience and moved back down south.
I understand. It's lasted a while, and it worked out well. Whitefaces are gathered down here in the end zone. They're about to make their 2020 debut, and here they come.
Well, you're Hereford Whitefaces.
2 flips and a stumble. Whitefaces led out there, and gosh, I'm telling you, folks, and I'm not. This would be true of Borger too, but we're as small as we've been in a long, long time. We're not very big.
Bulldogs.
Borger, they've got all kinds of flags: a Texas flag, a U.S. Army flag. Golly, I guess these are all the sponsors. I'm not quite sure, but nonetheless, they've got a bunch of flags. And Borger, they've got a couple of linemen that are larger than us, but they're not very big either. Quarterbacks on both sides. Borgers is listed at 5'6", 136. Again, as I told you earlier, Oscar Guerra, we've got him 5'7", 165. But both of those numbers would be on the high side, I'd say. So, I mean, we just got to, it's one of those deals. It's always this way in the season opener, but more so than ever tonight. We just got to play and see what we got, see what's going to happen.
This is CBS News on the Hour.
I don't think we want to hear the CBS News on the Hour if it's all the same with you guys. But we're ready now as Borger Whitefaces have gathered here around Coach DeLozier here on the near side of the field. Whiteface cheerleaders, Andrea Alanis, Katie Baca, Mia Birasil, Faith Diaz, Elia Guzman, Taylor Hazlitt, Amariah Luna, Anastasia Mendoza, Alyssa Morelos, Carla Nunez, Marissa Tiarina, and Marissa Tiarina. I'm sorry, there's 2 Marissa Tiarinas. That's obviously not quite true. And so that's the cheerleaders. The Whitefaces are receiving the opening kickoff, so Borger is kicking with the wind from the south to the north end of the field. And
like Jose Duque and Noah Brown are back for the Whitefaces.
Those 2 guys, juniors each. Wind is really howling out there, more so I think than it has been even leading up to the game as we look at the flags. And
Borger kicking with the wind.
Yeah, they ought to have a pretty good boot out of this thing here. We'll see as the Bulldogs get ready to kick it away and get this 2020 season. What a year it's been so far. Let's hope the football is a little bit better. Bulldogs kick it away. They kick it from the middle of the 40-yard line with the wind, high end over end, going to sail down, be hit, bounce into the end zone. Noah let it go to the backside, bring it out to the 25. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces. Well, we're going to go first on offense. A lot of times you choose the other side, but I'm guessing that we won the toss and deferred. We'll see how that works out at halftime. But the Bulldogs, boy, they've got a couple of rangy guys out there. Clements at the 1 defensive tackle. Then Chris Ray, 205. He's 6'4". He's at the other. And in the middle is Damian Fangman, 171-pound senior. The Whiteface is out over the football now for the first snap of the season from scrimmage as Guerra calls them down in the shotgun. The senior quarterback, his first start, gives it off on the right side. Bouncing to the outside, about a 3-4 yard pickup. Nice gainer on first down for the Whitefaces, out to just short of the 30-yard line. Make it the 29. It's second down and 6. Lopez on the carry.
About 40 yards.
It's always fun the first game to see who's going to be playing what, what positions. And I just remember some of these guys from junior high. I think, golly, I can't believe they're old enough to play varsity already.
Second and 6, wide side left. It'll pitch it out here right side, complete to Mendoza, 35. He's out to the 40, banged out of bounds at that point. But it's more than enough for a Whiteface first down. First down of the season for the Whitefaces as the pitch and catch from Guerra out to Mendoza for a gain of about 11.
Mendoza's a tall drink of water, 6'2".
Yeah, Brandon's a good athlete. He's 6'2" and about 175, just a junior. And the Whitefaces with a fresh set of downs at their own 40-yard line, wide side left. Shotgun formation. Quick count. Give it off up the middle, little running room, not much doing this time as Lopez goes down after a gain maybe of 1. 2nd down and 9. Clement's got a part of that in the middle along with Fangman. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Whitefaces. Tried to trap them, didn't fool them, Coach.
Oh, couldn't find a sliver to squeeze through there, could he?
No, Whiteface offensive linemen, Tapia at 190, Cruz and Lopez at 225 apiece, and then Arias and Leal about 235 each. So decent size, but again, we're just not huge. We've got this time 4 wideouts. Brown in the slot on the left side. Look for Brown. Out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Looking. Here it is. Brown complete on the left side, but they're right on top of Noah. No place to go. Gain of 1. 3rd down and 8. Not only was I looking for Brown, so was Borger.
Yeah. They were right there. He didn't have any chance of escaping.
3rd and 8, 10:28 left, scoreless first quarter. Whiteface is going into the wind. The line of scrimmage is the 42. The 42 on their end of the field. Play comes in from the Whiteface sideline for the 3rd down play. Hudson Wood brings it in. And he comes out to the near side of the field. Wide side right now. Throwing situation, one would think. Rolling right is Gura. He's looking to throw. He's looking. He's going to keep it. He's to the 45. Makes a move. He's to the 50. He has a 1st down, but there is a flag down on his secondary. Probably going to be against the Whitefaces. Let's see. Made the 1st down. A good job by Oscar. Slipping and sliding and picking his way. But let's see what the yellow rag is all about. Well, we still haven't heard from the official. No. It may be against Borger. Holding against Borger, it is. So the Whitefaces get the 1st down on the 3rd down conversion and move the ball to the 49-yard line of Borger. And then they'll tackle the penalty from there. Is that what we're doing? Officials are confused.
On Hereford or Borger?
Well, I think we're going to take the penalty instead of the play. That's what the deal is. We gained 8 yards, and then we're going to take the 10-yard penalty. So from the 42, that'll move it to the 48 of Borger. But a nice piece of, boy, Oscar really did a good job there, Coach.
A little juking and jiving, didn't he? He made a lot of guys miss.
He sure did. Whitefaces have their 2nd 1st down of the drive and move the ball down to the Borger 47-yard line, so it winds up being a 11-yard penalty, something like that. I'm not sure. It's a 1st down. That's all I know. And the Whitefaces have the pigskin. Into the ball game for the Whitefaces here on their 2nd 1st down of the night comes Slade Rodriguez. Whitefaces split 2 to the right. We've got 3 in the backfield this time. Quarterback in the middle there. Out of this shotgun, he's going to just keep it on the power sweep left. Oscar tries to get outside. He's in trouble. Hit slips away from Clements, but Clements gets back up, makes the tackle. No gain on the play. That play was destined for doom from the get-go.
Yep, too many Bulldogs over on that left side for the Whitefaces.
There really were. It was just power football that time. We had a back on either side of Oscar. He ran the sweep to the left side, and Clements missed him, got up and got him on the 2nd try. And it's 2nd down 10 Whitefaces. 9:15 left in this, the first half of play. Wide side right. Again, we go 3 backs with Gura in the middle. Oscar gives it inside on the trap. Big hole up the middle. Slips to the outside. He's to the 40. He's to the 35. Still on his feet down to the 30 and out of bounds on the far side. Bryson Lopez on a little slip and slide to the inside. Bounced it outside left side. Offensive lineman over there did a great job of getting down the field, getting their man down. One of those was Arias, and it's 1st and 10 Hereford, 3rd 1st down of the drive.
And his mama got that on video. She had that phone rolling the whole time. Good for her.
He did a good job. I'm telling you, Bryson.
He did.
Bryson's a 175-pound junior, and he again looked good back there. Made people miss. Wide side right. Now we go 2 tight ends, 2 wide outs. 1st down from the 28-yard line. Give it back inside. Nice stop by Lopez. He's going to get 4 where there was absolutely none. He stopped on a dime. Good it back in gear. Gain 4 at 2nd down and 6. Kind of hard to teach that. That's kind of a God-given ability there, Coach. I'd say.
It had some power at the end too. Had a couple of arms wrapped around his knees, and he just kept powering through.
Let's just say you gave me the ball off left tackle, and I needed to stop immediately. That would take about 15 seconds, and then to go again would take another 30 seconds. Bryson did it all in about a half a count. 2nd down and 6, wide side right here. Whiteface's impressive opening drive, 1st of the season. Right side complete to Brown. He's got a little seam at the 20. He's still on his feet out to down to around the 17. He's close to another first down. I think he's there. And it's a Whiteface first down. It's number 4 in the drive, and it's 1st and 10 from the 17.
Man, I don't want to jinx anything, but could the Whiteface has asked for a better opening drive?
No, it's a great. I mean, into the wind too. I mean, you know, you're going against the breeze and going with some real fervor here are the Whitefaces. Landis comes in. He's a big old load out there at tight end, 230 pounds. Whitefaces go with 2 split receivers to the left on the 1st and 10 from the 17. Lopez inside. He's hit, slips away momentarily, still on his feet down around the 15. A gain of about 2.5. We'll call it second down. Call it second down and 8.
Yeah, but fell forward.
He did.
You know, was
always getting something out of it, wasn't he?
He was.
Fangman with the tackle that time. Whitefaces with a second down and 8. 7:14 till the intermission. Wide side will be to the left as they come to the line of scrimmage. Way out wide to the left of the Whitefaces goes Andrew Balderas. Brown in the slot out that way. Alone in the backfield's Gura. 2 tight ends, 3 wideouts. Drops the throw. Look. Oh, wide open in the end zone is a touchdown. Wide open was the Whiteface's Braden Mendoza. And I'm telling you, he held up his hand and said, "Hit me, coach," and he did.
Oh, shoot. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Oh, it's coming back. Whiteface's call for what?
I think they called it a hold.
Oh, my goodness. So instead of a touchdown, erase that one from your memory. Here they go back the other way. Let's see what the call is. Wow. The umpire threw it, so it's probably a holding call as coach. Yep, holding against the Whitefaces. Wow. And I don't know what we were doing, but we didn't need to hold. I mean, it didn't take long for all that to happen. But now it's back to the 25. It's second down. Second down, and we need about, 17 for a first down, 25 for a touchdown. 6:55 left in the first quarter. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Back to throw, fake it, nope, under, oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a flag.
There's a flag thrown, a holding call as they tackled the Whiteface wide out on the near side here. Good call, Coach Kitten got it, as they tackled Mendoza before he ever even got a chance to make a move. Borger coach is not happy, but I don't think
you can't argue that one.
No, you can't tackle the guy while he's trying to catch the ball, even if it's a slip screen, I don't believe. It's a first down for the Whitefaces. That's an automatic. So we lost a touchdown, but on the ensuing play, we got a holding against Borger. And the Borger coach is hopping it mad over there on the far side. But it's not going to matter. They're going to penalize the Bulldogs 10 yards down to the 15-yard line. That's an automatic first down. It's 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces. Timeout called. We'll take a 60-second break. No score here midway through the first quarter. Back in 1 minute.
631 Smash, F-Track Sneak on 1 Alert, the Smash on 1 Ready.
Shopping for insurance sometimes seems to be as complicated as calling a play. It doesn't have to be with an independent agent with over 30 years experience. Prairie Insurance is able to break down all the variables and able to find the best possible price from over 40 providers. Sign Prairie Insurance as your agent with offices in Freona, Dimmitt, and Hereford at 121 West Park Avenue or call 363-6489.
Happy State Bank wants to provide you with a little fun, a little friendship, and a lot of professional banking service. Stop by any of our 34 locations, grab a bottle of Happy Water, and let us help you with your banking needs. Hello, I'm Christina Lucio. We are committed to our communities and we are dedicated to our customers. We're not your normal bank and we're not your average bank. We are Happy State Bank. Member FDIC. Se habla español.
All right, back here, Whiteface Field, timeout by Borger there. There was a long discussion with the Borger coach. He's still not happy.
He is still having discussion.
1st and 10 for the Whitefaces from the 15. Again, we had a touchdown call back on a Hereford hold. On the ensuing play, a 10-yard penalty, an automatic first down against Borger on the Borger hold. So the holdings are tied at 1 apiece. 6:52 left in the quarter. Whitefaces come to the line with 2 wideouts. Again, Gura, who's been splendid on this opening drive, he's the man barking signals in the shotgun formation. Now flag, we must have moved. So, before we ever got her snapped, it's going to be 1st and 15. Well, we went a while there, and now we've had penalties on 3 straight plays, Coach.
Damian Fangman was heading the Whiteface's way, too.
Yeah, he was. They were kind of swiping at the old football there. The play was whistle dead before it ever got started, so it's 1st and 15. back at the 20-yard line. 6:52 left. Whiteface is into the breeze. Opening drive of the night. They've had 4 first downs, and they've been extremely sharp. This time, 2 wideouts to the right, 2 tight ends. As snap, give it to the tailback. Go. Hit on the line of scrimmage is Lopez. He drives forward, but only gets a couple, maybe the 18-yard line. Going to be 2nd down and 13. Again in the middle for the Bulldogs. Good penetration there, and the tackle primarily by Ibarra. Actually, they mark it the 19. 2nd down and 14 as the Whitefaces bring the play in from the near side of the field. Casillas comes in to pass it along to Oscar Guerra. Oscar, senior, directing traffic. He's got 4 wideouts here on the 2nd and 14 play from the 19. Back to throw. Pump fake, looking deep. Throws it under. Oh, my goodness. Thrown behind. What a catch. What a catch. Noah Brown was behind him. He stopped somehow, did a 360, grabbed that thing at the 6. He's close to a first down. I don't think he's quite there. That was the 2nd down play. So it's 3rd down for the Whitefaces, and they need a yard and a half.
What an athletic move by Noah Brown. That was tough. Hey, that was an awkward position for him to be in, and he maintained control.
He did. Great catch. 3rd down and a long yard, we'll call it. Yard for the first down, 6 yards for the touchdown. Inside, 6 minutes to play. Whitefaces have taken the opening drive and gone from their 25 to the 6. Long count, it is the tailback. Left side, he's got room. Inside the 5.
Keep going.
Spinning inside the 2, inside the 1. He got in. What a run by the Whitefaces, Bryson Lopez. He kept spinning around down there, pinballed his way in from 6 yards out, and the Whitefaces have drawn first blood on the night.
It was just like he was not going to be denied. I mean, he just kept chugging and chugging and chugging.
Great run, 6 yards, and the Whitefaces 75 yards. And with 5:41 left in the first quarter and the upcoming extra point, the Whitefaces took it into the breeze. Try to make a 7 out of a 6. The kick is low. It is line drive right across the crossbar. Good. 7-0 Hereford back in 1 minute.
When you check out the special deals and short-term bottom dollar rate of huge conglomerate internet, TV, and phone providers, make sure you read all the fine print. When you bite on their offers, that fine print can come back to bite you. With WTRT and WT Services, your only truly local internet, TV, and phone provider, you get world-class technology delivered with commitment to West Texas.
Hey folks, John Gallinger, dealer for the people here from Whiteface Ford in Hereford. This heat wave has got me burning up, so right now I'm rolling out the hottest deals of the year. Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months on our whole line of F-150s, Expeditions, Explorers, and much more. Or get rates as low as 3.9% for 60 months on Ford Super Duty trucks. Is driving your old ride got you hot and bothered? Don't sweat it. Or see the best deals in the Panhandle at whitefaceford.net. I'm John Galland, your dealer for the people at Whiteface Ford in Hereford. I would love the opportunity to meet you in person and earn your business.
All right, 12 plays, 75 yards. The Whitefaces lead at 7-0. Duque on the kick as Hereford gets ready to kick it away again. Kicking into the breeze now in this opening quarter. So Lorazano is the kicker. Let's see if he tries to keep it along the ground. Borger waits around the 5-yard line for their first offensive opportunity of the season. He hits it high and end over end, drives it pretty deep, fielded at the 15, back to the 20, 25-30, outside, wide side, 35-40. Nice return by the Bulldogs out to the 40-yard line, as that was Hunter Wilkinson on the return, about a 20-yarder, and it's good field position for their first possession of the night. Whiteface is facing Camden Hernandez and the Bulldog offensive unit here on the first go of the season for the guys in maroon and white. And I'll set them up for you as we get time, but they were going quickly here as the Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage. Hernandez, 136-pounder, quick as a cat. Give inside of the tailback. He's hit the backfield. He'll not get away. Great penetration. Great job by the Whitefaces. Tackle made by Hereford's Aiden Ramirez, and it is 2nd down and 10. Make it 12.
Jones on the carry.
He is a big boy, too, but looking at his stat, it says he's only 5'9". He's just a stout fella.
He really is. Borger with a big offensive line on the near side here. Figure is a 257-pounder. as it's 2nd down and 12. Bulldogs again with the win. 5 minutes left, first period. Whitefaces lead it 7-0. 75-yard, 12-play drive. Wide side left now. Bulldogs gonna throw it. Little slip screen out here, complete. Dropped. Good coverage by the Whitefaces here. Tight in the secondary that time for Hereford was Morris Penalber, and it is 3rd down and a dozen.
Good anticipation. He kind of sniffed out where that was, stayed true.
Borger's a little bit like us as far as what they want to do. They want to set up and split out there and run that little slip screen. That's what that was, and we played it very, very well. 3rd down and 12. 4:52 left in the period. Big play early on here, I think, for both teams as the Whiteface defenders deploy. And the Whitefaces have 4-man front here. Again, out of the shotgun formation for the Bulldogs. Gonna throw. Good pressure.
Get in there.
Good pressure. Whitefaces get there, and down he goes. That's Ramirez again on the sack. 185-pound junior gets his 2nd tackle. This was a loss of a couple more. It's 4th down and punt time for the Bulldogs. Wow, we really got a good push on that 4-man rush, Coach.
Yeah, they just had nowhere to go. Borger just trying to squeeze through that right side. Nice defensive stand. Start off for the Whitefaces.
Cassius back to receive, along with Brown, twin receivers. With the wind at their back, the Bulldogs punt. 4:17 left, first period. Whitefaces leading 7-0. Wind out of the south at the back of the Bulldog punter here. Oh, it's over his head, back to the 10-yard line. He's going to pick it up. He's going to run left. He's going to try to run with it out to the 20, 25, and down there. Hereford will take over at the 25-yard line. Bulldog punter Garrett Hannon never had a chance. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain couldn't have fielded that one, and he picked it up, then ran for his life, but could only get back to the 25, and it's Hereford football.
You know, that was that guy's first snap for a punt, and you know he has to be nervous.
He was pretty jacked, I'd say. He almost snapped it to Coach Compton and Terry Russell them back there in the field house. They could have caught that thing. But the Whiteface is up 7. Golden opportunity here. Start from the Borger 25. Whitefaces come to the line of scrimmage again. The Clements.
25-yard line after the kick is
Number 55. All the Clements boys have worn 55 except Griffin. Here's Lopez, left side. Lopez makes one man miss. Makes about 3 where there wasn't much. He's got 39 yards rushing in this first quarter. It's 2nd and 7 for the Whitefaces.
He should have been tripped up for no gain, and he just kept a plugging.
Got a text from Christy saying, and we hadn't mentioned this, but this game's being streamed online on the Hereford. Tell me, Cindy, help me. The website, YouTube. Go to YouTube, Hereford ISD, and you can see the game and hear the play-by-play from us as well. 2nd and 7. Whitefaces at the 22 of Borger. 3:26 left, first period. Guerra going to throw the little hitch pass, complete to Brown. Brown needs a block. He's to the 20. Brown to the 17, 18-yard line. They mark him down. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Whitefaces. Borger's got a man down on the play. See if he can get up and off under his own power. I don't think so.
You talked about the live stream. Adam Pena, shout out to him too.
Yeah,
he has done
he does
so much to get this live streaming going for the Whitefaces. Not just football, but it's going to be for volleyball. It'll be for basketball. He's done a great job getting that set up. Mr. Hedrick has helped him quite a bit as well, and we're just so grateful.
Those guys and Hedrick and Adam and Brad met earlier this week to kind of make sure everything was set up for us here tonight. This is our first time to do this. Hope you're enjoying. I don't know, Cindy said it, Christy said it was a good video that she's watching there in Amarillo. And I guess I don't know if the camera in the end zone is also a part of that or if that's part of our filming, but nonetheless, we appreciate them, appreciate Adam, Joe Mendez, and all those guys for what they do. Adam, like Brenda said, he kind of knows his business. I'm not going to discuss things with Adam. I'll just let him tell you how it works. But it works. And the UIL, the reason all this, you probably know this, but because of COVID and all the 50% and all that business, UIL is allowing the games to be streamed this year.
We could do that in volleyball and basketball, but we couldn't do it in football. Right. And so, and Dr. Brideup was very clear about it would just be for this year. And
Here we go. Back to play after the injury. 3rd down and 3 for the Whitefaces from the 18. Give it inside.
Get it.
Lopez.
Go.
Big hole inside the 15 to the 10. And down around the 9-yard line he goes. It'll be 1st and goal for the Whitefaces. Another tote right up the gut for the Whitefaces and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he's got good vision, doesn't he?
He really does. He really does.
He can step away and step to the side and sweep past guys.
He does, and that means those guys, too, up front, we don't want to miss them. They're doing a good job of blocking for him. Tapia and Lopez, Cruz, Arias, Leal, all of them doing a great job. Hereford up 7, 2:47 left first period. Wide side left, 1st and goal from the 9. Out of the shotgun. Whitefaces give it inside once again, but this time from the backside. Good job by the Bulldogs. That's Clements who makes the tackle for a loss, and it'll be 2nd down and goal from back near the 10.
He didn't have to do that all night.
No, I started to say he does. He realized, he's got some Hereford connections here. He should be nice to us. Good play by Alex. 2nd and goal. They mark it still at the 9. 2nd and goal for the Whitefaces. Play comes in from the Whiteface bench. That's Hudson Wood who brings it along. Passes it over to Oscar. We come to the line of scrimmage with a wide side left. 2:08 left in the quarter. Up by 7. Throwing situation, one would think. Fake it inside. Nope. Kept by the quarterback, and he does not fool again. Clements on that far side. Clements and Wilkinson make the tackle. It's 3rd and goal from the 8.
3rd and goal.
So now the Whitefaces, we're pretty unproven, too, in the kicking game, Coach. I mean, we got Duque made that first extra point, but we've not had much experience back there. I don't know if we'll kick the field goal if we don't make it here or not.
Well, let's just score the touchdown.
Well, that's a great plan. I like that. 3rd and goal from the 8 for the Whitefaces. 1:30 left in this opening quarter on sun-baked Whiteface Field on the season opener for 2020. Good crowd. Turned out to be a really good crowd. Here's Oscar rolling, wants to throw. Look at. Throws the end zone. Complete? Nope. Incomplete. Had it for a moment. He put it up high, and Braden Mendoza went up, got his hands on it, but Braden got popped about that same time. I think the ball was already coming loose, quite honestly, and so now it's 4th and goal. And let's see, no move from the sideline to send in the kicking unit, so I do believe we're going to go here. Here comes the kicking unit. We're going to try the field goal here as the Whitefaces send out Jose Duque, a 150-pound junior. His holder is Hudson Wood. The kicker is from the 15-yard line near hash mark. 25-yard field goal attempt. We're up 7-0. 1:09 left first period. Snap's good. It's down, it's up, it's far enough, it's no good. Hooked it wide left, and it'll be Borger ball after the Bulldogs hold after the bad punt attempt, and the Whitefaces failed to capitalize. Boy, that may come back to haunt us, Coach. One does not know, but it could. That was certainly a good opportunity.
Yeah, man, that's one of the hardest positions. The pressure is on, and it's just hard. Yeah. And I don't. They're kind of the lonely guys when it comes to practice too, and
we got to do it some. I mean, you got to try. Altman at one defensive tackle out there. De Leon at defensive end. Nava next to Altman, and on the near side it's Tapia. Whitefaces in a 4-man front. The linebackers for the Whitefaces, Ramirez, who had a great opening series. Rangel next to him. They're both junior and a senior. We have a lot of underclassmen playing. Shotgun formation for Borger from the 20. Going to fake it. Quarterback keeps it. He's hitting the backfield, and he's going to lose a couple. That was an initial hit by Raymond De Leon. Boy, he had a blow on him, and it'll be 2nd down 11.
Tell you what, Whitefaces look
coming
good
off the
up
ball.
front on defense.
Really do. Coming off the ball. Secondary, we've got Perez and Cassius and Penalber back there. Here on the near side for the Whitefaces to Ramirez. Borger with his 2nd and 11. 40 seconds left first period. Borger's had the clock in this first quarter, but they've only been able to run four plays with the win. Out of the shotgun, taking a lot of time getting the play called at the line of the Bulldogs. Wide side left, going to run the little sweep to the left side, cuts back, and the Whitefaces are there again. This time it's a defensive end on the near side, Tapia, who was first, and he got help from Penalber and others, and it's going to be 3rd down and a dozen for the Bulldogs. That may be the final play of the first quarter if Borger doesn't hustle. I would think they would, but I'm not sure. 7 seconds.
Yeah,
wow.
They're going.
They're not going to get it off. That's the end of the first quarter. Hereford up 7-0. We'll be back with the second period when we come back in 1 minute.
Samaritan Hospice has been providing faith-based, nonprofit care for patients in a 12-county area for over 18 years. And now Samaritan Hospice is providing that care from a new location. They have moved to 400 Ranger Drive, the former Westgate Manor site. If you or a family member has a life-limiting illness, tell your doctors you choose Samaritan Hospice. Samaritan Hospice now at 400 Ranger Drive in the former Westgate Manor building.
This is Rosie Davis. Personal banking is important to us at First National Bank. Today, I'd like for you to meet Zoe McCracken. Zoe, what brought you to banking?
I'm currently a double major in finance and accounting at West Texas A&M with hopes of a career in banking when I finish school.
What interests you the most about banking?
I'm interested in helping customers by guiding them in their financial and banking decisions.
First National Bank with 3 locations, the bank designed with you in mind. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All righty, back here at Whiteface Field, Tom and Brenda and Cindy with you on a Friday night. Whiteface is up 7-0. It'll be third down and about, we'll call it a dozen for Borger, from their 18-yard line into the wind for the first time tonight. Again, I'm not being critical, but I mean, I thought they would have hurried and tried to get one more play off with the benefit of the breeze, but that wasn't the case. And so the Bulldogs now will snap it into the wind on this third down play. Big play for them to try to get a little something going. In the shotgun as they have been from the get-go. Wide side to the right. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Back to throw. 3-man rush. He steps up. He's going to run. Nope, going to throw long. Got a man out here. Wide open. Complete to the 45. Going to step out of bounds around midfield in Hereford territory at the 49. And it is 1st and 10 as that time the Whitefaces failed to cover the Borger wideout. On the near side, Elijah Molinar, and it's a big play. Their first down of the night to the Hereford 48.
That's bound to make the Borger offense feel a little more at ease.
Oh, I think that was huge. Down 7-0, about to have to kick it into the wind after snapping the first punt attempt over the quarterback or the punter's head. So now it's 1st and 10 from the Hereford 48. Fake it inside, quarterback keeps it, makes one man miss, but he can't make the interior lineman there for the Whitefaces. It is 2nd down and about 8. The tackle that time by the Whitefaces.
Solorzano, I believe.
It was. Yep. Jose, a sophomore. Wow. Sophomore starting out there for the Whitefaces in the secondary. 2nd down and 9. 11:25 till the intermission. This game has moved along quickly with very few incompletions and stoppages of play. Borger into the breeze, down 7 love. With the wide side left. Fake it. Nope. Give it on the right side on the power play. The Whitefaces out here. Good pursuit from the inside out for the Whitefaces. That was Lucas Rangel. And it's no gain. 3rd down and 9. We are really quick. We're not very big, but we are super quick in the defensive.
Yeah, we really are doing a good job on the edges.
For sure.
Borger can't.
Big play here for the Bulldogs. Now let's see if they can come up with another 3rd down conversion as they come to the line of scrimmage with a 3rd down and 9. Camden Hernandez, the quarterback, wide side left in what one again would think is the throwing situation. 4-man defensive front for the Whitefaces. He's rolling right, going to throw back left. A little hitch pass. Complete. What a play by the Whitefaces. Great read in the secondary by Gavin Urbanczyk, and it's a loss of 2. 4th down and 11. Great play, Gavin.
Boy, Gavin had to be so disciplined right then. If he'd taken a jump on that, I'm telling you, that might have been a Borger touchdown.
Well, I think that time, I mean, honestly, he ran a better route than the guy they were throwing to. He knew exactly, it appeared, what was coming. And Borger sends in the punting unit. Noah back in single safety. Again, Borger punting this time into the wind. The first time snapped it over the punter's head, so this could be exciting here. Whiteface is now, I'm starting to say we're going to send Cassius back as a 2-man return unit on 4th and 11. Borger down by 7. Good snap this time. The kick away, it's a terrible kick. Going to hit around the 45-yard line. It's going to bounce straight up, be down at the Hereford 44. The punt is for 6 yards, and the Whitefaces have great field position and the wind up a touch. Well, snapping it over his head's not that bad a thing if you're gonna He kicked that sucker up into the breeze.
He
and
did.
It had no chance.
Yep,
None.
it had nowhere to go.
And again, if you're the punter back there and the first one sailed over the top of you, you just want to get it and kick it. And that's what he did. And it was not a very effective punt. Whiteface is with the football now. Penalver alone in the backfield. 2 tight ends, 2 wide outs to the right from their own 44-yard line. 9:34 left in the half. Whiteface is up 7-0. Back to throw is Whiteface quarterback throwing, underneath. What a catch. What a throw and catch. And that's the big tight end that time. Nice toss by Oscar. Catch by Landis. It's a Whiteface first down to the Borger 44. Wow, we've shown, I know we had trouble, Coach, in the scrimmage. We dropped some balls, but not tonight. Not thus far, anyway.
That's got to give you a little confidence, too. My goodness, stepping back there. And
Oscar's not big as a minute, but, if you can find those throwing lanes, and he obviously can or has, 1st and 10 from the 44 now. Wide side left. Whoops, timeout call by the Whitefaces. 9:05 left in the half, up 7-0. Timeout Hereford. We're back in 30 seconds.
Today, an Egg McMuffin might be more than an Egg McMuffin. This Egg McMuffin could be what got you out of bed. McNuggets could be what got you off the couch. A McChicken could be your first time leaving the house in a while. A fillet of fish might be your first break from cooking in longer than you'd like. And this medium fry might be the first medium fry you're sharing in longer than you can remember. Whatever this order is for you, McDonald's will be here to take it.
All right, Tom and Brenda and Cindy back here on a warm summer's afternoon, but a good crowd at Whiteface Field as the good guys up 7-0 over Borger with 9:04 left in the half. We came to the line then. I don't know, 1st and 10 from the Borger 44. We did not like how we were lined up, Coach, and we took a timeout.
Well, Whitefaces, I don't know what the time of possession is, and I'm not asking that, Cindy, but it is certainly, they have outmatched Borger in that arena for sure.
Got a text a moment ago from Judge Wagner. He and Junie, the proud parents, congratulations to the Wagners on their new arrival. The Whitefaces here with a 1st down and 10 from the Borger 44. 9:05 left till intermission time. Wide side left. Oscar Guerra, the senior quarterback, calls them down. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Oscar takes it, gives it inside. It's Lopez running left. He's in trouble, gets away from one, though, and stumbles and bumbles and falls to the 40-yard line. Gain of 4 where there wasn't much. Again, great job, Lopez.
Lopez series.
Ross's got 53 yards in this first half. They've been tough in the tackles there, and he's made the most of them. 11 carries, 53 yards. That was Coach Crumpton's career at Bovina. He had 11 carries for 53 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 6. Wide side right for the Whitefaces. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Oscar going to keep it. Running up the middle. He is in a little trouble. He gets a couple of 3. Did a flag come in there? I thought I saw. No, I guess not. Gain of a couple down to the 43. Going to bring up 3rd down. I don't know what we were trying to do right then, but Borger smelled it out pretty good.
3rd and 4.
So the Whitefaces now will send it in from the near side. As on that last play, I don't know. We just couldn't quite. We didn't get everybody blocked. Oscar didn't have a chance. Big play, 3rd and 4, wide side right. 7:53 till the intermission. It's Lopez up the middle. He makes one man miss. Stumbles, backs his way inside the 35 to the 33. It's a Whiteface first down. He got the last 3 in reverse. He did. What a run. Golly bum.
He just falls forward for yardage at the end of nearly every run.
He's, I don't know. I think we've got him listed at 6'2". I don't know if he's that much, but whatever he is, he really, 5'9" here, so that's probably a little more realistic. But he's really making the most of it. From the 33 of Borger, whistle now, and timeout Hereford. We've taken another timeout here. With 7:30 left in the half, it'll be 1st and 10 Hereford from the Borger 33 when we come back in 1/2 minute.
When you're driving along those county roads and you look up and see that power line, remember, we keep them up there for a reason. Stay clear of down power lines. Helping members use electricity safely. That's what the power of your co-op membership is all about. Learn more about that co-op membership at togetherwesave.com. Jeff Smith Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative.
All righty, back here at Whiteface Field. 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces from the Borger 33. 7.5 minutes till the intermission. The ball on the near hash mark. Whitefaces have dominated this game. They lead 7-0. We've got 9 first downs to Borger's 1. And Brenda was talking time of possession a moment ago. Cindy doesn't normally keep that as we go, but she can figure it up pretty quickly. And let's just say we've had it most of the time. I think that'd be pretty fair. 1st and 10. Gira calls him down. Wide side right. Gonna hitch it out here. Complete to Mendoza. He makes one man miss, but only one. He'll go to the 30. That's a 3-yard gain. As, they gobbled him up pretty quickly. It's 2nd down and 7. Whiteface offensive lineman that time. Getting a little point here on the near side just to say, hey, go out here and block that guy right there. That's kind of what we're trying to do. Whitefaces have really moved it well, though. Toppy of the center, he's done a great job out there for us so far tonight. Arias, again, just a junior, Arias is. The other linemen are seniors for the most part. Here we go, 2nd and 7, wide side right. Mendoza to the left, going to throw the hitch pass, complete to Brown. Brown's hit immediately. There'll be maybe a yard gain, 3rd down and 6. Probably going to have to throw one of those down the field here. They just keep creeping up, the Bulldogs do, and I don't blame them. 6.5 minutes till the intermission. 3rd down and 6 for the Whitefaces. 7-0 Hereford lead. Line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line of the Bulldogs. Shadows lengthening. Julie Simons-Clements is only moments away from being in the shade on the far side. She'll appreciate it, I know.
Field is just about all shaded now.
It is. Wide side left. Now we've got 4 wideouts. Oscar looks over the defense. Back to throw. They bring them, oops, we got a whistle, and I guess we moved on the far side. Yep, procedure against the Whitefaces, so that'll make a tough deal tougher. We were going to drop back that time and run the full routes and try to throw it down the field, but before we got going on the far side, we flinched or jumped or something, and the official whistled us. Makes it 3rd and 12. That's our 3rd penalty, Cindy. 3rd penalty against the Whitefaces here. We're at the halfway point of the 2nd quarter. It's a 7-0 Hereford lead. And again, we've dominated the game, but 7-0, obviously, we haven't dominated the scoreboard. Whitefaces bring 2 receivers to the near side, 3 actually. The widest of those is Mendoza. Split out to the right side for the Whitefaces is Cassius. Back to throw, looking. Steps away, gets pressure from Clements, throws on the run. Oh, what a catch by Mendoza. Inside the 5, steps away. Mendoza struggles and finally going to be marked down. What a play. What a throw, first of all, as Oscar was being harassed by Clements. He got it away. A circus catch by Mendoza. 1st and goal, Whitefaces.
I didn't think that had a lick of chance.
Catch by Mendoza. Inside the 5, steps away. Mendoza struggles and finally going to be marked down. What a play. Alex was all over him back there, and he got away once. He came after him again as just before he hit him, he threw, and the Whitefaces now inside the 5, leading 7-0 with 5:45 left in the first half of play. Wide side to the left, I beg your pardon. Hero with Lopez in the backfield. Snap, Lopez has got it. Left side, finds a little seam, lowers his shoulder, he's into the end zone. Whoop. Lopez from 5 yards out. I'm telling you, Bryson could smell it, and he found it. Leading 7-0 with 5:45 left in the first half of play. Wide side to the left, I beg your pardon. Hero with Lopez in the backfield. Snap, Lopez has got it. Left side, finds a little seam, lowers his shoulder, he's into the
start.
That was we scored with 5:31 left in the half. We'd scored initially 5:41 left in the first quarter, so we're on the one thing there. Here's the snap, the kicking down and up, it's blocked, and the ball is live. Whiteface has got to get it down, and they do. So it's 13-0 Hereford, 5:31 till the intermission. We'll have the Whiteface kickoff in 1 minute.
Welcome to the evolution of clean air. Introducing the first whole home induct LED air purification system with Remy LED technology. For energy savings, the unit turns on and off with the HVAC blower. The Halo LED proactively purifies every cubic inch of air-conditioned space, clearing your home of airborne and surface contaminants. When the blower turns on, it activates the unit, producing ionized hydroperoxide molecules that are distributed into the entire airspace of your home, not just one room.
The Remy LED air purifier, it's like giving your home a flu shot. Contact Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning for more information.
First Financial Bank knows how important a person's vehicle can be.
My SUV is perfect for taking clients to properties and me to the golf course.
My pickup hauls work supplies all week and the family on weekends.
My hybrid helps the environment and my fuel bill.
If you're ready for a new vehicle, talk to First Financial. We offer loans at competitive rates with fast local approval.
My 4x4 works hard, but plays even harder.
First Financial Bank. You first. Member FDIC.
All right, back here at Whiteface Field, 13-0 Hereford with 5:31 left in the first half. Whiteface is kicking with the wind now as the Bulldogs find themselves in a bit of a hole just past the halfway point of the second quarter. Shadows lengthening here at Whiteface Field. Here's the kick. It's along the ground, skimming about the 20, 15-10. Going to roll out of bounds. Well, probably got some work to do in the kicking game. And again, this is the first game of the year, but that kick, I don't think we intended to hit it like that. It rolled out at the 13. Borger's got a couple of options here. They can take it out at the 30-yard line, I believe, if that's what they wish. They can make us kick it again, all sorts of things. They'll take it at the 30-yard line, the Bulldogs will. Trailing 13-0. Whiteface defensive unit has just been like a swarm of bees out there so far. Let's see how we do here on what will be the third series of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Here we go. Bulldogs to the line of scrimmage. Hernandez, the quarterback, wide side left. 5:31 till halftime. Daly on the near side for the Whitefaces defensively. Here's the snap and back to throw. Good four-man rush. He steps out of the pocket. He's going to run. Up to the 30, he slips down by self-tackleization. Out about the 33 is Hernandez. We had a couple of guys there to make sure Nava among them. He had nowhere to go. Second down and 7. Well, we're
chewing up some clock.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're into the wind here too, the Bulldogs. So, you know, they've snapped one would-be punt over the punter's head, and then the last punt was a 6-yarder into the wind. So I'm sure they're not interested in getting another punt attempt here into the breeze. 13-0 Hereford. 40-second clock down to 10 as the Bulldogs, I think, trying to use all of that they can. Get into the locker room, the new locker room here at Whiteface Field. 2nd and 7, tailback. No, quarterback keeps it. He's hitting the backfield. He gets away. Rolling right. He wants to throw. He does throw. Got a man there. Intercepted. Picked off by Cassius. Off the outstretched fingertips after a great move by Hernandez, but the pass was too tall. And then on the ricochet, great play by Devin Cassius. And it's Hereford's football on the turnover at the Borger 46-yard line. Wowzer. What a play.
Yeah, what a play. I'm telling you, their quarterback did a heck of a job escaping a sack back there. And, woo, Whiteface is in the right place at the right time.
Well, and in the sack along those lines, I mean, you know, the quarterback, then he gets hurried, and he hurries, and he throws, and the passes just a little off target. The next thing you know, it's picked off by Damon, and the Whitefaces have a 1st and 10 with a 13-0 lead, 4:32 left in the half. And again, Devin Cousins. Whitefaces with a chance here, plenty of time for intermission. Guerra behind center, 1st down, going to keep it himself. Left side, got a blocker.
Keep rolling.
He's got 5.
Keep going.
He's down inside the 35, still on his feet at the 33. And finally, a host of Bulldogs gets him down. Well, he's still not down, inside the 30. My goodness, all the way to the 28. It looked like a scrum out there.
It's a little help from his Whiteface friends, wasn't it?
Picked up the pack, and here we went.
But he gained another 5-7 yards after his pals came in.
Down inside the 30, so that was a gain down to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 with 4:20 left in the half. Right now, the Whiteface is hitting on all cylinders. Play comes in from the Whiteface sideline as Wood brings it in. Our old buddy next door here, Mr. Hedrick. Superintendent next to him. 4 minutes left till intermission. Wide side right, 1st and 10 from the 28. Quarterback keeper again lowers his shoulder, going to get down near the 26 or 25. It'll be second down upcoming. Second down and 7. So the Whitefaces with back-to-back quarterback keepers, and clock inside 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first half. Yes, ma'am. Whitefaces at the 25 of Borger, wide side right. Season opener, again on the road next week. The Whitefaces are at Bushland. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation, as always. Here is the little hitch out here. Next, Cassius inside the 20 to the 15, and Devin down to about the 13. He's near and has another Whiteface first down with about 5 yards to spare, actually. Kind of oversold that. And brought down back there by St. Louis, but it's another Whiteface first down. 3:11 left in the first half. Boy, this thing has turned in a way, Coach, that I don't know. I'm a little surprised. Pleased, but surprised.
Well, we thought the matchup was so even to begin with. And you know, maybe that's not even fair since nobody had really played. Everybody scrimmaged once.
Whitefaces with the 1st and 10, and we've got a long way to go, but leading 13-0 from the it's again the quarterback left side and down to the 10-yard line he goes. Flag is down on the play, though, on the far side. Let's see what that's about. Stops the clock with 3:06 left till halftime. I think it's against Borger. I think it's an offside, but we'll see. No official word yet. That was a first down play. It is offside against the Bulldogs. And we'll take that penalty, obviously, and move it from the 13 down to the 8-yard line. Whiteface is trying to widen the 13-0 lead. It's only the second penalty, I guess, I believe, against Borger. Third against Borger in the first half. So the officials, mask and all, I mean, we've got the COVID thing going, but the Whitefaces playing like they're just a good football team at the moment. 3:06 left in the half. 1st and 5 from the Borger 8-yard line for the Whitefaces. Wide side right. Again, Bryson Lopez, the tailback. Oscar, high snap. He keeps it right side. He's inside the 5. He's down near the goal line. And he is into the end zone. Oscar Guerra will the touchdown run from 9 yards away. And the Whitefaces 8-yard line for the Whitefaces. Wide side right. Again, Bryson Lopez, the tailback. Oscar, high snap. He keeps it right side. He's inside the 5. He's down near the goal line. And he is into the end zone. Oscar Guerra will the touchdown. We're going to try to kick it again as Duque back out. Whiteface is up 19-0. 2:58 till half. Good snap. Kick is down. It's up. It's far enough. It's good. 20-0. Hereford, we're back with the Whiteface kickoff in 1 minute.
Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center appreciates their customers' feedback, even if it makes them blush. Here's what Sean writes. I love Stevens and would recommend buying from them. They take care of their customers. For your next Chevy, GMC, or Buick, experience exceptional pricing, value, and service. Learn more at Stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
Hereford ISD. We are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Hereford ISD encompasses over 900 square miles. We educate approximately 4,000 students each year and employ approximately 650 employees. Hereford ISD buses over 700 students to and from school each day. We provide 14 bus routes and drive over 1,100 miles per day. We choose to make a difference in the lives of all of our children. Go Herd!
All righty, back here at Whiteface Field, 2:58 till halftime, 20-0 Hereford. Big smile on Oscar Guerra's face here on the near side, as you can imagine. As Whitefaces kick this one high in the rim and deep to the 10, back to the 15-20. Good coverage by the Whitefaces. Short of the 25, the tackle will be made by a whole host of guys wearing maroon and white. Among them, Javan Rodriguez. And also Lucas Rangel.
Juan Nava was in there.
We had a bunch of guys.
Javen
Good
Rodriguez.
coverage. 2:51 till the half, up 20-0. Borger again into the breeze. They've managed just one first down thus far in the first half. The Whiteface defensive unit has been just all over the place. They have really shown a lot of great quickness. Hernandez, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, going to set them up here with 3 receivers to the right on the first down play. 2:51 till the intermission. Snap, he's going to run the option. He's going to keep it. He's going to cut back. He's going to have a nice little gain, still on his feet across the 30 and close to the 35. He is the 35. It's 1st and 10, 34, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs as they stop the clock to move the chains. Second first down of the ball game. First time the Bulldogs have run that option play.
Yeah, back against the grain, and he just kept finding little slivers to go through.
Whitefaces with, yes, it was security. Altman and Nava, quarterback. Altman, Nava up front for the Whitefaces. Tapia, De Leon, wide side right. Borger got to hurry, though. I mean, 240, still a long ways from the end zone. 240 till the halftime. They are down by a score of 20-0. Wide side right, they take, again, 40-second clock's down to 5 seconds before the Bulldogs snap it. Rolling right, he wants to throw. Looking. Back across his body into traffic. It's intercepted by the Whitefaces at the 45. And back to the 40, a flag down, but intercepted and back to the 42-yard line. Guess we right, they take, again, 40-second clock's down to 5 seconds before the Bulldogs snap it. Rolling right, he wants to throw. Looking. Back across his body into traffic. It's intercepted by the Whitefaces at the 45. And back to the 40, a flag down, but intercepted and back to the... after the intercept, the Whitefaces are guilty of a foul, but that's the second pick of this quarter for the Whitefaces. And again, both times, first Cassius and this time Duque, they just kind of stayed in position, read the quarterback, and stepped in front of the football. So let's see now, the officials, the penalty is going to be from the Borger 48, I believe. That'll move it back to the Hereford 42. It's a block in the back by the Whitefaces. So 2:11 left in the half. We've got one timeout. We've got a 20-0 lead. We've got the benefit of the breeze. Let's see what we do Whiteface-wise here. Mighty Maroon Band in jeans and shirt here tonight, but I think they're going to perform at halftime for us. Borger Band, not probably 25, 30 of them in the far stands. I don't think they are going to come on the field at halftime. Here we go. Whiteface is ready to go with Gura at the quarterback slot. 4 wideouts. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 42. Borger now takes the timeout. Timeout Bulldogs. 20-0 Hereford. 2:11 till intermission. We're back in 30 seconds.
When you need service in the middle of the night, who are you going to call? In any healthcare emergency, we're on duty, on call 24/7. And because we're your community hospital, you don't have to travel far to get the best emergency care anywhere. Think of us first. Hereford Regional Medical Center. The best medicine is close to home.
All right, back at Whiteface Field.
Okay,
Borger
Coach.
timeout.
Bulldogs, I guess they want to make sure that they kept their intensity here, Coach, for the final 2:11 of the first half. Down 20-0, but they don't want to get any wider, obviously. The Whitefaces would like to push across some more here before intermission time. Whitefaces with some fresh jerseys out there. Palomares, a junior, one of the offensive linemen out there now. 1st and 10 from the 42 of Hereford. Giro, the quarterback, wide side left. Oscar gives it, nope, pitches it out here, complete. Go. Cassius to the 45, to the 50, still on his feet, and down at the Borger 49. Devin a little bit short, but he made a great run after catching that little hitch pass out here. 2nd and 1.
Cassius, boy, he was tough to bring down, wasn't he?
He's made a couple of plays, made that intercept, and now made a couple of good receptions. Devin, just a junior, and you can tell he's a football player. He's got good savvy out there. 2nd and 1, Whitefaces. Minute 44 till the half. Again, we just have one timeout. Here's the give. Nope, quarterback keeper, 45. And down Bulldog style at the 43 is Whiteface quarterback Gura, but it's a Whiteface first down. That's number 14 of the first half. Wow. We've rolled up some big numbers and held, again, I think Borger's got 2 first downs and probably about 30, 40 yards in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 43, minute 26 left. 3 receivers to the right for the Whitefaces. Lopez, the running back. 1st and 10, movement on the line of scrimmage. Whitefaces moved after some movement. Now flags are thrown. Looks like the Keystone Cops out there. Flags right and left. Let's see, did we move first? Did Borger cause us to move? I think that's going to be the case, but the officials are going to have a powwow. And after a brief powwow, now they're going to involve all 5.
Now they're going to have a big powwow.
This is really what it's all about here. I mean, when you can have Whitefaces, offside against Borger. So that'll move it from the 43 to the 38. Minute 17 left in the half. Now we've got to hurry because the clock should start when they mark this ball back ready for play. And again, we have just 1 timeout left in the first half. Borger coach not happy, but I thought, I mean, we can't move, but if you jump in the neutral zone and cause us to move, then that's a penalty against the defense. Here we go. Whitefaces to the line. 1st down and 5. Underthrown and intercepted. The Bulldogs tried to hit Mendoza, but Mendoza and the quarterback, Guerra, were on the wrong page that time because Mendoza streaked and he threw the hitch, and Borger has their first turnover. Comes with a minute 12 left in the first half, and a little buzz for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Ibarra was the one who intercepted that one, and in the same series, he made a big tackle on his right side.
Minute 12 till the intermission. Bulldogs with 1 timeout, down 20-0 into the breeze. The breeze has lessened, but it's still a factor if you're going to the south. They're in the shotgun formation. Let's see if the Bulldogs chunk it. Nope, going to run it off the right side. Going to get to the corner, going to turn the corner and out of bounds up around the 45-yard line, 42-yard line. 1:06 left till halftime. It'll be 2nd down and about 3. Whitefaces playing it pretty safely there, not wanting to give up a big play. De Leon and Altman up front there. Far side, Tapia, Nava. Ramirez, Rangel, the linebackers, 2nd and 3. Going to give it to the tailback again. He's going to run left, has the 1st down. Big load over there inside across the 45.
I see another flag.
The flag comes down at the end of that play with a minute left in the half. We'll have to check that one out.
This thing was running along at a pretty good clip for a while, and
suddenly
now there's a lot of laundry.
We're getting paid by the flag, I guess. You're holding against Borger, so that's going to wipe that one out. Borger coach, that flag was right in front of him, so he doesn't have much to say. It must have been a pretty obvious hold. Moves it back to the 35, exactly 60 seconds left in the first half. It'll be 2nd down and 10 Borger, 20-0, the Whitefaces lead. Season opener here at Whiteface Field tonight. Hernandez, the wide side to his right. And again, I don't know. Maybe they'll chunk it here. Whiteface fans here on the near side trying to cheer on the defense. And the defense has been nothing short of splendid here in this first half. Clock is running. 50 seconds left. Borger again. Going to pump fake. Going to drop back. Going to throw long. We're there. The pass is really great coverage by the Whitefaces that time in the secondary. That was Hereford's Slade Head. He did not take the bait. Slade in good position. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Now Borger's probably got to run a play here because they don't want to punt into the wind, even if we'd only have 1 timeout. From their own 35, 42 seconds left till intermission time. Bulldogs down 20-0, wide side right. Let's see what Hernandez and the Bulldogs do. Whiteface is going to go into that new field house. Here's the option. Quarterback tosses it at the last moment. Gets away and across the 40-yard line to the 45 and down short of the 1st down. Great tackle in the open field by the Whitefaces. It'll bring up, they give him the 1st down, and I do mean give him. I think that was Head again on the last tackle. No,
Tylen Ramirez. He did a
good
great job.
He did. That was a 1st down. 32 seconds left in the half. So Borger can run out the clock, or if they so choose, try to throw it deep here. Down 20-0. Again, they're not in much hurry to get the ball snapped, so I don't know what the call might be. We're inside 15 seconds to play. Wide side right, down to 10 seconds. Bulldogs now get it snapped with 4 seconds left, gonna throw. But really doesn't know. A nice throw, deep throw. Whiteface is there, pass incomplete. And we'll go to intermission time with the Whitefaces leading the Bulldogs by a 20-0 count. Bulldogs want the pass interference here, but not getting it. And for the first time to go into that new field house up 20-0, that's got to feel pretty good, Coach.
Absolutely. And going into that new field house, nobody's having to put the offense in the field house at one point and keep the defense out, or vice versa. It's such a cool deal.
It is. Bulldogs lead first. Whitefaces will trail them, but 20-0 Hereford here, halftime at Whiteface Stadium. And we'll have some first half numbers. Hear a little bit of music, hopefully, from the Whiteface band, and talk to some folks around here if we get a chance. Hereford up 20-0. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and be right back.
Dev Smith Oldham County Farm Bureau has been insuring not only farms and ranches, but giving peace of mind to city folks for as long as they've been in business. And that's more than 55 years. Tractors to cars with competitive multi-car discounts. Texas Farm Bureau knows a thing or two about tradition, a way of life, and a 24/7 job. For the land you love and the legacy you're building, let Dev Smith Oldham County Farm Bureau, 1306 West Park Avenue in Hereford, protect yours. Your business, farm and ranch, or home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden and Quist Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk in below-ground or above-ground tanks, serving the Western Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford, 364-3366, and Quist Fuels in Wildorado, 426-3421.
You're locked on to KPAN AM 860, FM 106.3, your home for live sports in Hereford, Texas.
Here are the thrill seekers.
Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union has spent generations earning the trust of their members. Keeping this in mind, they did not want to use a system of online banking that was frustrating and less than secure. Members now have access to their account information and transferability 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This makes it easy for you to manage your account from home or work. More features such as bill pay will be available in the very near future. Try it out at www.htfcu.com today.
Hello, I'm Mike Mullins. My wife, Eva, and I, of Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, want to thank the Hereford community in Dev Smith County for voting us Best Funeral Home once again for 2019. We always strive for service of excellence and are dedicated to serving the people of Dev Smith County for many years to come. We are committed and will continue to serve those families that have placed their trust in us at a most difficult time. Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, our family, serving your family.
All right, we are back here at Whiteface Field. It is halftime. The Whitefaces have a 20-0 lead over the visitors from Borger, as the two teams in the locker room right now. And on this warm summer's night, the sun has gone down, so even our visitors on the far side are in a little bit of cooler weather right now. Again, the wind blowing pretty stout as I looked out at the flag corps a minute ago. I thought it had lessened, and it has some, but it's still pretty steep. Of course, with that new look down at the south end zone of the old field house, man, you didn't realize how tiny and how ugly it was until it's gone. But it's gone, and now down there is just the two flags, and the H has been kind of updated. We've got some shrubbery that have been planted down there, some landscaping that's gone on, a nice fence. It's just a handsome look, and the field house itself is a thing of beauty. And again, gracing the inside of the field house tonight is Coach Don Compton and his wife Linda and Adele Clements and Terry Russell. I know those four guys are over there watching, and I hope they're enjoying the night. The Whiteface is up 20-0 at the half. Here's the team stats first of all. In the first half, Whiteface is with 14 first downs. Oscar, he only one pass hit the ground. he had one that was intercepted, but only one was incomplete. So he was 11 out of 12 in that first half, or actually 10 out of 12 with an interception and an incompletion. Lopez, Bryson rushed it 13 times for 63 yards. Oscar carried 6 for 38. Lopez had 2 TDs. Oscar had 1. Oscar was masterful at the quarterback job. He really was. Mendoza caught 3 balls for 43 yards. Cassius caught 2 for 21. And Brown caught 5 for 25. And then the big tight end, Landis, caught 1 for 12 yards. We also, in that first half, had 2 takeaways, both interceptions, one by Devin Cassius. That set up a touchdown. And then the second pick by the Whitefaces came by Duque, and Jose made a nice interception. And the Whitefaces, that drive stalled. But all in all, you could not ask Borger limited to what in the first half? 3 first downs, 30 yards rushing, and another, well, actually a minus 19 when you take away the punt. They caught a couple of passes, one for 34 yards and one for 12 yards. But all in all, it was all Hereford in that first half as they lead 20-0. Let's see if we can listen in as the band plays here. Here at Whiteface Field, it's halftime, and the Whiteface band firing up the fight song. Let's listen. Band performing here before the home crowd. Again, Borger with just a portion of their band here tonight, so we'll not be hearing from them, but appreciate the Whitefaces efforts here tonight. We'll be seeing their marching routine, I'm sure, very soon, maybe as soon as next week in Bushville. Right here, the Whiteface is leading at 20-0.
John Stacy, Jonathan Cantu,
doing so in pretty convincing fashion again, limiting the Bulldogs to just 3 first downs in that first half and no points. So let's take another 60-second break. Back to the studio. We'll be back. Hereford up 20-0 at half. Back in 2 minutes.
631 smash, F-Track sneak on 1 alert, the smash on 1 ready.
Shopping for insurance sometimes seems to be as complicated as calling a play. It doesn't have to be with an independent agent with over 30 years experience. Prairie Insurance is able to break down all the variables and able to find the best possible price from over 40 providers. Sign Prairie Insurance as your agent with offices in Freona, Dimmitt, and Hereford at 121 West Park Avenue or call 363-6489.
Real, reliable, and genuine hometown banking. That's Happy State Bank. Real community friends, reliable hometown neighbors, a genuine home-owned bank. Hello, I'm Joshua Lucio. We are committed to our communities, and we are committed to our customers. You'll receive a warm welcome at any of our 34 locations in 25 communities. Real, reliable, genuine. Happy State Bank. Member FDIC, se habla español.
Local matters. Huge conglomerate internet, TV, and phone service providers are not invested in the quality of life or local communities. Their special deals, confusing advertising, and short-term bottom dollar rates may seem tempting, but when you bite that apple, your hard-earned dollars head straight out of town to their headquarters. In contrast, WTRT and WT Services are West Texas born and bred. Their headquarters, offices, and employees are right here, committed to your community and contributing to the local economy.
Attention Panhandle farmers, ranchers, and contractors. If you're needing to upgrade your work truck, listen up. John Gallen, your work truck expert here from Whiteface Customs in Hereford. I have a huge selection of popular flatbeds from Pronghorn, CM, Bramco, DeWeese, and Butler. Utility beds, plain flatbeds, skirted beds, hay spike, and arm beds, all in stock. Visit whitefacecustoms.com or call Whiteface Customs at 806-FLATBED. That's 806-FLATBED for your quote today.
All right, we are back at Whiteface Field. It is intermission time. The Whitefaces lead 20-0 over the visitors from Borger. And we don't often have guests come as far as New Orleans, Louisiana, but tonight we have a special guest. Former Hereford great Brett Clements is with us, and Brett's come to watch his nephew Alex, who plays defensive end for the Bulldogs. And first of all, Brett, good to have you.
Hey, thanks, Tom Simons. I appreciate it.
What about the field house? Is it as nice as the one when you played, Brett?
Just a step nicer.
Just a little outside there, huh? It is very nice, very pretty. And well, Brett, I know you want to see the Whitefaces play, but you came to see your nephew play. And Borger's kind of struggled in this first half.
It's been a rough first half. I tell you, he's getting after it. Herd looks pretty good here the first half.
They do. Our little quarterback, his first start ever, he just missed through one intercept and one incompletion out of 12 passes in the first half. But as you look back now, Brett, I mean, it's been a year or two since you played. Well, what's changed? I mean, what strikes you as the greatest difference in football now than when you played in mid-80s?
I'll tell you honestly, I miss the running game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm a bit old school.
Coach Compton will love you. The running game is it's pretty much shotgun and spread it around, isn't it?
Yep. Back in the days of the Browns and Alan Dudding, all the guys back there in the backfield, great old days.
They really were. We've had some fun times here, and I thought it was really nice that in our first outing here at the new field house, we go in with a 20-0 lead at the half. That feels a lot better than being on the other side of that thing.
There'll be a lot of energy at halftime right there. Everybody will be pumped up, ready to go.
What about, Brett, talk a little bit about your views, at least from Louisiana. What are they doing football-wise and sports-wise with the COVID and all?
Well, we're slow to ramp up. I mean, we're practicing right now. We've delayed games In Louisiana, they've said you have to be in phase 4 before they actually play football, and we're still in phase 2. So everyone's hopeful. I can tell you that the students, the parents, the teachers, everybody misses it right now. We're just trying to find a way to be able to play, but at the same time, we've got to be safe.
What is phase 4? I'm sorry, I don't know the phases.
Well, phase 2 right now, we're still in protective gear and social distancing at, I think, 50%. When we get to 75%, that's phase 3. When we're almost back to normal, it'll be phase 4.
All right, well, I guess we're in phase 2 and playing, because here we're at 50% capacity in most places. Yeah. And our numbers have still been up of late, but hopefully school's starting back up all across the state. Hopefully we can keep this thing under control. Coach Kitten talked a little bit there a moment ago about the junior high and how everyone had been so compliant. How that really was a good field.
Yes, sir. Hey, I hate to take a tangent here, but I've got a brother listening, Chad Clements.
Yeah, Chad Clements. He played here too.
Yeah, I'd just like Chad to know that I was always the better athlete than he was. I could feel great being able to say that. I actually made my year, so thank you, Mr. Simons.
Thank you, Brett. And Mr. Simons, that's the first time since he and Julie been married that he's called me Mr. Simons, so y'all really should be impressed out in Radio Land. Well, we're streaming this thing tonight. I know that Christy and others are watching there. We're glad we're able to do that. And glad to have some folks come visit us. And it's really good as I really appreciate Brett and Julie being up here and joining us and coming to see us. It's good to see folks from the family. So let's take another break here. Why don't we take a 60-second break? We'll return. Hereford up 20-0 over Borger at the intermission. Back in 1 minute.
Kings Manor Methodist Retirement System is adjusting as the community's needs have changed. They offer retirement living, assisted living, and child care in a safe living environment. Kings Manor is very proud of the excellent care provided by Samaritan Hospice, now located at 400 Ranger Drive in the Kings Manor building. Kings Manor is thankful for the continued support of the community to meet the needs of children and the elderly.
This is Rosie Davis. Personal banking is important to us at First National Bank. I'd like for you to meet head teller Becky Turney. What interests you the most about banking?
It's the wonderful people that I work with.
Becky, what are your hobbies?
I love spending time with my family, traveling, playing with my grandchildren, and Bible journaling.
First National Bank with 3 locations, the bank designed with you in mind. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, Tom Simons back here at Whiteface Field. It's 20-0 Hereford. We're at intermission time. Whiteface is in the locker room along with the Bulldogs here. And it was all Hereford in case you just tuned in. We dominated offensively and defensively. And the Whitefaces got to be happy. I mean, the coaches, they'll be back out here. In fact, they are out here. We may be going sooner rather than later. But if Ms. Blankenship, when she's making a phone call right now, when she gets done here in a minute, we'll try to visit with the head lady and just ask her a little bit about, how this opening few days of school has gone and what to expect in the future if we know, and probably we don't, but we can at least make educated guesses as we've done all along. And again, as we said, Sherry's really, she and the school board and the administration, the teachers and all, they're to be commended. How has it gone, Sherry? You've had 2 days. I know that's not much, but how do you feel?
Actually, we've had 3, Tom.
3 days, I'm sorry, that's right.
We started on Wednesday and had Thursday and Friday. But, for the most part, it's gone really, really well. We've got some students that are participating face-to-face, and then we've got some that are participating remote by remote instruction. What's been ironic is we have had several families that have wanted to come back. So they chose the remote initially, whether it be because, my friends are in school, so I want to be in school with my friends. They recognize, that we're having everybody wear the mask, and so we're trying to take, real good health and safety precautions to ensure the safety of everyone.
So can they come back if they've opted to do the virtual to start with?
They can. The state of Texas told us, they want us to do that at grading period, but we knew there needed to be a transition time when we first started, and so we're allowing them that 3 days this week and then even into next week to make some of those decisions because we know they need that time. They didn't really understand, how it was going to look different compared to last spring as opposed to this time. And so there's a lot more interaction this time than there was in the spring, and we have to do that for attendance purposes.
Sure. Well, there's just so many moving parts, Sherry, and have been for so long. I mean, it's got to be a long, long burden, but it hopefully we can see some light, huh?
I hope we can. I guess it was a little ironic to me on Wednesday. I was out on campuses, and I didn't expect this. I was out on campuses, and one of the first campuses I went to, I had to excuse myself. I got really emotional about just seeing the kids back in school, and I didn't really anticipate that, but it was great just to have the kids back in school. It's been so fun. Today I got to participate in a PE class at Northwest, and
that's great.
It's to me, it's just been exciting to see the kids back interacting and active in the classroom.
Coach Kitten talked a little bit about her emotions and about how the kids had been so compliant and really they too have enjoyed the being back part of it.
Absolutely. The kids have been great. I mean, they really have, and I think they were excited to be back in school, whether it was to see their friends or actual learning, but something different from home, and not that they're not wanting to be at home, but, we've been at home for a long time. And part of that time at home was so confined to home, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So, normal summertime activities didn't happen this summer. And so that made such a difference for our kids wanting to be back in that interaction and social interaction. So the kids have been great coming back. I walked every campus, was able to get around to every campus on Wednesday, and yesterday made it to a couple of them, and then again today. And again, I just can't say enough good things. And kudos to our parents. It's been obvious to me. I was at an elementary school on Wednesday, and it was about lunchtime, and we're trying to convince this little boy that he has to take his mask off to eat. And he said, but my mama told me not to take his mask off. And so,
that's good.
But it was obvious that parents have really worked hard, with our kids, and we appreciate that so much. We really do.
Yeah, I think that part of it, maybe me, and maybe not everybody, but I didn't realize, I don't think quite how eager they were to come back, kids in general I'm talking about. And also I'm not sure that I realized how important the school is to them. I mean, just not the learning obviously, but the social part of it, just life, if you will.
I think there are so many things that people don't realize that a school provides for our children. And as people talk to me this summer about our students coming back and should they be in classes and should we have them come back, and I've been adamant this whole time. I saw it with my own children, the impact that it had on them of their social and emotional health. And so one of the conversations I've had with many is, do we trade one health issue for another? So which one's more important? Are we so worried about the virus that we're not concerned about our mental health and wellness? And so at some point we have to focus on our mental health and wellness, and the school plays such a vital role in that.
Absolutely they do. Well, I know that it's not been easy, and I know that we're still not there, but I do want to say thanks on behalf of the community for what you guys have done, what you do. The new field house, by the way, we've talked about it. I mean, as the sun has set and it kind of lights up, it even gets more impressive. And
isn't it beautiful?
It really is. I talk about teared up. I went in the other day for the first time and hobbled my way through there, and and Brett, that was my son-in-law that just left here a moment ago. That they're from Louisiana. He and Julie, and they've got a nephew playing for Borger, but Brett, of course, played here, and Chad played here, and they just were impressed. But how nice it is and how pretty it is.
It's been a little sad for me, Tom. As we've done most of our construction projects, I've been able to be really involved in them, and I have been with this too. But when March rolled around, it was almost like I didn't get to be as involved in that as I would have liked to. And so March, April, and May, it seemed like my time just got really squelched with being able to be involved in that way. But it's just a great place. I can't say enough thank yous to the community, because none of the renovations to our campuses would be possible without the voters, without our community support. And I don't know how to express that, enough to them to say thank you, because, we're fixing to start phase 3 of our project, which is going to start at the junior high and HPA facility. And so we'll be rolling that out for bids in, I believe it's October. And, my hat's off to Southwest General Contractors and Chapman Harvey Architect, because they've just taken the time. They work with us every day, and we just appreciate all that they do.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. There are a lot of good things happening around our community, and getting back in some semblance of normalcy certainly is a good thing.
It is. Tom, I want to jump backwards for just a minute. We were talking about masks earlier, and one of the things I've been hit with in the community, and I'd just like to clarify this for everyone, is, or everyone that's listening anyway, is I know there are some districts around us that are not requiring masks. But what they need to understand is we're in a community, we're in Deaf Smith County, where we've got over 900 cases. Some of these counties only have 5. And so the state rule right now is if you have less than 20, then you're not required to mandate the mask. And so I want to clarify that, because I seem to get hit with that question a lot. Well, how come the district down the road is not doing it, you know? And I totally understand that, but, you know, we're having to comply with the mandate of the state. And so.
Yeah, I mean, on behalf of the state, or in defense of the state, I'd say, you know, especially, I mean, with the 5A, 6A, you know, you hear people, well, why aren't they starting? Why this? Well, they're trying to take a very unwieldy object, the state of Texas schools,
absolutely,
and make it, and one size doesn't fit all. But it's hard to find the different sizes. It really is.
You know, and we see that in all aspects, but we've kind of forgotten it with this. You know, there's never been a one size fits all, and we beg for that all the time. You know, we say, you know, don't treat us like the Dallas schools or the San Antonio schools or the Austin or, you know, whatever other cities you want to bring out there. And yet in this one area, we kind of forget that element.
Yep, we do. Well, thanks, Sherry. Congratulations. We look forward to some good things. It's been a great first half for the Whitefaces, and we wish you and the school guys and gals success the rest of 2020.
Thank you so much,
right.
And I hope everybody's listening in on our live stream.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about it. We've gotten some texts and all, and apparently, I mean, we've got it here on, Cindy's got it on her laptop, and so it's really, I mean, Adam, those guys have done a great job.
And I really just want to give a big shout out to our technology crew, because this is Hereford ISD technology crew that's working on this, and they just need to realize how talented those guys are. And a big shout out to Brian Hedrick. He does a great job of getting ready for the game, and there's just so many things that go on behind the scenes that sometimes those guys are not recognized. And I just appreciate all the work that they do, because they've put in many hours to get this ready to go.
I agree. I've kind of done this, but I'll do it again in your presence. I appreciate them helping an old invalid kind of get situated up here tonight and all, and take care of things. I do. Brian's always kind to look after me, and Lewis and the rest of the guys out here. I mean, they couldn't have been nicer, and hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll be a little more spry. I won't ever be spry, but sprier than I am tonight. How about that?
Exactly.
Thanks, Sherry. Good luck.
Thanks
for visiting.
I appreciate it, Tom. Right. You bet.
Sherry Blankenship, superintendent of schools, here visiting with us. We're just about set to start this second half, so let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with the second half kickoff. Hereford leading it 20-0, back in a half minute.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Pete's excited about his McDonald's.
Yeah, well, he did just get a lot of delicious food for an awesome price.
Wait, I think he's done.
Or just taking a drink.
Booyah! Say what?
Definitely taking a drink.
Yeah. Get $1 any size soft drink from McDonald's. Joy included. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
All righty, back here at Whiteface Field. And we are glad you could join us for the broadcast tonight. The Whiteface is leading 20-0. Tom and Brenda and Cindy with you. And again, as Sherry just mentioned, we're streaming live on the school's website, YouTube. If you want to join us there, you can see the game along with the play-by-play that we're trying to provide you here. But the Whitefaces lead at 20-0, and they'll kick it off from south to north to start the second half.
Dang, I missed our band being able to do a show.
They did a good job,
though.
They did a good job just going out there and giving us a little respite, again, we're looking for normalcy. That's what we're looking for.
We certainly are.
All right, ready to kick it away are the Whitefaces with a 20-0 lead. Borger will receive at the north end of the field as the second half of this football game is underway. High end-over-end kick, going to be fielded at the 15 by the Bulldogs, running left out to the 20, 25, cuts up to the 30, lowers his shoulder, drives across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Nice return, good field position for the Bulldogs as we begin second half play with Hereford on top 20-0. We had a little bit of it all. I mean, a great first half by the Whiteface quarterback. Couldn't ask for a better performance by Oscar. And then the running game was excellent. The defensive unit was just everywhere. Let's see if Borger's got an answer to start this second half. Whiteface is up front, a four-man front, two linebackers, as Borger brings them to the line of scrimmage for the first snap of the second half from their 32-yard line. Wide side right. Long count, fake it, going to throw, no, going to keep it. He's hit, gets away a second time, but up the 40-yard line, finally brought down. A determined effort by Roman De Leon. He would not let go. Gain of 6, nice play by Hernandez. But it's second down. We'll call it 2nd and 4. How'd that turn into an 8? Let's make it 2nd down and 2, an 8-yard gain. I beg your pardon. So the Whiteface defenders here on the near side, I'll try to get us all set up here as I can. Gavin Urbanczyk, who had a nice play in that first half. He's out here with Morris Penalver, who played well in the secondary. 2nd down and 2, Borger. Borger 3 first downs in the first half. There's movement. I think we were offside. Borger quarterback gets the throw away. It's going to be incomplete, but I think the Whitefaces were offside. Now there may be a flag at the end of that. We may have gotten a roughing the passer to tag on to all that other.
Ooh, we don't need to start all that.
I know. Well, we were a little bit tardy there. Cindy, if you got it back up, looking over here at okay, she's going to get it back up here. We can watch on a little bit of a delay here, and that's really cool too. But we're not quite there yet. That's going to be, let's see, the official's going to, again, huddle on the far side, and let's see as he comes to the near side. The flags are as follows. Offside, Hereford. And then I don't know, he did. He called 2 personal foul on Borger. So it is 2nd down and 2. That's a no play. I've been doing this for 49 years. I do not know what he signaled. It looked like some sort of deal where he may have been taking something out of a lower shelf in the kitchen.
It was all with his right hand.
It was. It was all right. It was, and he maintained his mask while doing that. 2nd and 2. Now I don't know what we're doing here.
Right.
The official's not quite sure either, but it's 2nd and 2, I think. 11:09 left, that's what it is. That play didn't happen. Forget all that stuff. So it's Borger's ball from their 41, 2nd down and 2. They're down 20-0. We've just begun the second half. Wide side to the right as they've got 3 receivers to the right. Whitefaces trying to find a way here is back to throw. Throws underneath, got a man there, but it's too tall, incomplete. 3rd down upcoming. Got some good hustle over there on the far side by Tapia, I think that was for the Whitefaces. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2. Rush the throw just a tad. 11:05 left, 3rd period. Whitefaces, let's see if we've got, I think we've still got Lucas Rangel at one linebacker and Aiden Ramirez, I believe, at the other. This is a 3rd and 2, wide side right. Bulldogs shotgun formation. You would think they might try to run at us here. They run the option. Quarterback tosses. They get to the corner, out to the 45-yard line. Lowers his shoulder and run out of bounds about the 49-yard line as the tackle made up the field. At that time by the Whitefaces, Gavin Urbanczyk. Bulldog tailback. He's got pretty good size, Coach.
Yeah, he does. He's not talking about him a little bit earlier. He's not 5'8", I think.
Yep.
But he's got some barrels for legs, doesn't he, for thighs? He is a stout kid.
Cameron Chambers is his name, and it's 1st down Borger. They've got it marked squarely at midfield. Wide side left, just underway in the second half for the Bulldogs as they fake it inside, give it inside, I beg your pardon, and there's nowhere to go. Played well in the defensive middle that time of the Whitefaces. There's De Leon. There is Nava. And also in on that tackle for the Whitefaces is, well, that's not 31, but 32 instead in there for the Whitefaces at the linebacker slot. And that, of course, is Solorzano. He's just a sophomore, playing well in there. 10:28 left in the 3rd period. Again, Borger very, very slow getting the play in. I mean, just eating up lots of clock. Down 20-0, 10:19 left, 3rd period. Wide side left, down to 7 seconds on the 40-second clock. Long count down to 2 seconds. Now they snap it, rolls right, wants to throw, looks over the middle, throws it up there. It's up for grabs, incomplete. Good defense for the Whitefaces as Hereford was just right where you'd want to be there. And it's a 3rd down and 10 situation upcoming.
Yep, Slatehead was right there on the spot.
I think Bob's worked with him, Baker, and
well, I saw him I see him nearly every day getting out of his Suburban at the football field.
Yeah.
So
I think Bob's worked with his quickness. Bob's really, still got a lot of quickness for a young man. Third down and 10, Borger. 10:06 left third period. Big play early second half because the Bulldogs down by 20. I mean, they need to get something going here with a third down and 10. Wide side left, and again, 40-second clock is down to 2-1. They snap it just in time, and did they take a timeout? They did before that. So timeout, Borger. Hereford up 20-0. We're back in 30 seconds.
Electricity travels along an intricate network of wires and poles to power our homes and businesses. Most of the time, it's a seamless journey. But occasionally, the path of electricity is disrupted by articles like fallen tree branches, animals, or car accidents. When that happens, Deaf Smith Electric Cooperative's line workers are ready to restore that connection no matter the weather or the time of day. For over 82 years, Deaf Smith Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative.
All right, back here at Whiteface Field, 20-0 Hereford, early third period. Borger's ball, 3rd and 10 from midfield. Bulldogs used the 40-second clock all the way down to almost zero.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Not my call there, but I don't know. I really don't. Throwing situation here, one would think, for the Bulldogs. They split 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, shotgun formation, back to throw. Looking, in trouble. Whitefaces are there, and Hernandez is hit. He's going to lose 5. There's going to be a holding call, too, against Borger. It all went south, and another flag comes down late. So we've got 2 flags. Let's see. That was a 3rd and 10. Let us see. We've got holding against Borger. Personal foul against Hereford, and we're going to play it again. My goodness, now I saw that. No. Our guy just, no. The other officials come in now to talk to the referee. I did not. I thought if there was an unsportsmanlike penalty, it was going to go against Borger. But
exactly.
The officials now, they're all gathered up again. We're going to have a discussion. That was a 3rd down and 10. Borger, first of all, was holding. They were sacked for a 5-yard loss. Then the official who'd thrown his flag threw his hat. Looked like Coach Compton. Threw his hat to the ground. Now they're really holding against Borger.
Okay.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike against Hereford.
I get that.
So they're going to do both penalties. That's what it's going to be. And then it's going to be an automatic first down for Borger. 10-yard penalty for Hereford against Borger for a roughing, then a 15-yard penalty against Hereford for unsportsmanlike. I'm telling you what the unsportsmanlike was. The Borger guy had a hold of our guy, and as he walked away, our guy, the Borger guy, wouldn't let go. He just kind of pushed him. I mean, didn't push him, stuck his arms out. Coach DeLogier's not happy, and I don't blame him. That was crazy. It's a first down for Borger. That's what makes it all the crazier. I mean, because of the fact that it's a personal foul against the Whitefaces. Coach DeLozier, again, lists his objection, but it is overruled, and it'll be 1st and 10 Borger from the Hereford 45. So the Bulldogs get literally a gift first down. It would have been 4th down and 10, had that not all, 4th and 15. Clock is running. It's 20-0 Hereford. We're just underway in the 3rd period. Fumbled snap, picked up. He's going to run a little draw now. Comes out of there. He's got 5. He's got about 9. And down to the Hereford 36-yard line. 2nd down and 1 as Hernandez picked up an errant snap. And then when he did, it almost worked like a draw play, you know. We went shooting by him. He went shooting the other way. He's got good speed, good quickness. But it's 2nd down and 1. 9:28 and counting, 3rd period. A little lethargic getting going here in this 3rd period. We've had a couple of flags and just a little sluggishness on both sides. Borger again in absolutely no hurry to snap the ball between plays. Wide side right, 20-0 Hereford, 2nd and 1, gonna throw back. We're there, pass complete to the 30. And nice tackle after that. Borger with a first down, but man, we closed in a hurry. I don't know who that was. Was that Rangel, I think? It's either Rangel or his counterpart, but it's a first down for the Bulldogs down to the Hereford 30. 9 minutes left. They had more first downs in this possession than they had in the first half, I believe. Is that right, Cindy?
They're putting together a nice little drive. We've helped them a little bit along those lines, but
yep. First and 10 from the Hereford 30. Going to throw the slant behind him, and a nice catch. Nice catch. We had good coverage. Pass was well behind the Bulldog receiver, but he reached back and made a nice grab. Wilkinson did. And it's 2nd and 2 as the Bulldogs move ever closer. Their best drive of the ball game by far and away. They're at the Hereford 22-yard line. 2nd down and 2. 8:25 left in the third quarter. Wide side right. Bulldogs running back to the right side. 3 receivers that way. They were in motion. No flag. Quarterback draw. He's hitting the backfield. He'll not get to the line of scrimmage, or maybe they'll mark him there. It'll be 3rd down upcoming. Bulldog receiver on the far side had about a 5-yard running start, and the official standing there apparently taking a short nap. 3rd down and 2. Inside 8 minutes to play, third period. Whiteface is up 20-0. Hereford next week on the road. And it's a long road trip all the way to Bushland. And Bulldogs play coming in from the bench. But again, coming in after they've almost used up 40-second clock.
Yeah, new quarterback.
Wide side right. Let's see what the Bulldogs do here. They're down to, well, they reset the 40-second clock, so they got a break there. Give it off inside. And first down and then some. That's the tailback running tough, I'm telling you. The guy we spoke of earlier who has been very determined, and that's Cameron Chambers, and it's 1st and 10 Borger down to the 13-yard line.
Isaiah Wallace in for the Bulldogs right now at quarterback. Saw.
I wonder, did
Camden or Hernandez was kind of limping off. I don't know if he had a cramp or just what, but he's the new quarterback staying out there.
Wallace is a junior, listed as a wide receiver, but apparently he's the fill-in quarterback. Wide side of the right, 6:53 left, third period. Borger takes the second half kickoff, and they marched all the way down. This time run the slant pass, and he can't get it away. Good job by the Whitefaces. Again, that's the sophomore who comes knifing through there and drops him for a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 15 as Jose Solorzano makes the tackle. Wow.
Solorzano was, I mean,
he was pumped, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was pumped. That's good. You love to see that kind of energy.
Well, I mean, and sophomore out here, you know, that's really pretty cool.
Yes.
2nd down and 14, nearing the halfway point of the third period. Told Cindy the Bulldogs will win time of possession because they take 40 seconds between every snap. I'm really, for somebody down 20-0, just never seen anybody so deliberate. The 40-second clock ran out. Did they take a timeout? I don't think so, or maybe they did. Let's see. Either they did or they're going to get a 5-yard walk-off.
Chambers is back. I saw him running over across the way because he was cramped
up. They do take a timeout. That's the second. Well, let me see. I'm not sure yet. We still haven't gotten an indication from the official. It's either a 5-yard walk-off or it's timeout Borger. We can't have both here, guys, and the officials don't seem to quite know. Whitefaces haven't come to the sideline like it's a timeout.
Did they move it back 5?
Haven't yet. Now the official's going to have to huddle.
Did we start the?
No, it expired. I mean, I don't know how they could not penalize them or use a timeout. There we go.
Okay.
Back to the 22-yard line, 22.5. It's 2nd down now, and about, we'll call it 20. Bulldogs do have their starting quarterback back out there. That's good to see. Glad he's okay. We're inside 6 minutes to play, third period. Back to throw, rolling right, looking. In pursuit of the Whitefaces. Overthrown, almost intercepted. Head had a chance at that one. Got it, hand on it, but he couldn't roll it in. But the Whitefaces bring up a 3rd down and 20 for the Bulldogs. Good pursuit again. That was our linebacker, Jose, just coming full bore. And the Whitefaces, the quickness up front has really, really shown here tonight. 5:47 left, third quarter. Bulldogs down 20-0. They've used up over half of this period, but they're in a pretty tight position right here. Got to get part of it, you'd think, on third down. Going to throw back. Nope, not going to. He's still in trouble. Rolling. Throws it long into the end zone. There's folks all over the place. Pass is incomplete out of the end zone. It'll be third down and 20. That was a weird play with Hernandez rolling left, threw in the far corner of the end zone. We kind of had our back to the football, and fortunately the offensive player, I think, had run out of the end zone before there was some contact made. 4th and 20. 5:38 left, third quarter. Bulldogs, gosh, this would be about a 42-yard field goal into the wind. Again, the wind has lessened, but Lou the Toe Groza would have a hard time from here. He really would, because he's been dead a long time. But if he had been alive, he'd have had a hard time from here.
Our field goal kicker came out a little bit at halftime and kicked a few and did a good job.
Well, it's good. I mean, it's good to do well at halftime. I mean, that's one of the key points of the game. Again, the officials, now they finally got it marked ready for play. 5:38 left in the third period. The Bulldogs, are they going to attempt a field goal or not? No, they're not. They're going for it. 4th down and 20. Here go the Bulldogs. Wide side right. Obvious throwing situation. 20-0 Hereford. Past the halfway point in the third period. Back to throw. Got time. Looking. Pulls it down.
Go get it.
Now throws it long into the end zone. Defenders are there. Ball is there. Pass is incomplete. Good defense by the Whitefaces. Well, Hernandez did a good job. I mean, it's 4th down. I mean, you might as well throw it up and see who can catch it. Turned out nobody could on his side, but goes over on downs to the Whitefaces. So, good defensive stand after giving up a chunk of real estate by the Whitefaces.
Absolutely. Those last two plays, ball's just thrown up for grabs, and good discipline by the Whitefaces not to jump up, interfere. It was a nice defensive stand there at the end.
My old high school buddy James Morgan, he was a terrible passer. He was the quarterback, and often it would be said that he would throw it up and people would think it was a punt and let it roll dead. Hereford's first possession of the second half, just thought of that. Up the middle, big hole, across the 25 to the 30, out to the 35 to the 37. Biggest run of the night for the Whitefaces, and that is again Bryson. He hobbles as he gets up, so he's going to come out at least for the moment, favoring his right ankle. Bryson Lopez, we don't need that guy over here on the sideline. We need him out there toting the pigskin. He's got, 70-plus yards? Cindy hadn't added it up yet, I'm sorry. It is a first down for the Whitefaces out to the 39-yard line with 5:22 left in the third period. Hereford leading 20-0. Gura out of the shotgun, gives it to the tailback, this time off the right side. Nothing doing. Bulldogs play it well. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Over on the defensive left side, Bulldogs were not to be denied, and Hereford, no gain on the play. Bulldogs, at times, I mean, their defensive unit up front, they've struggled really on the offensive line all night long. But a good stand there, and it's 2nd down and 10. Let's see what the Whitefaces do as they come to the line of scrimmage, needing 10 yards. Wide side left, 4:50 left, third period. Hereford with the wind in this third quarter. Again, Gura to throw. Little hitch. In and out of the hands, and he took off before he got it. That time did Andrew Balderas. It is 3rd and 10. Might have had something there, Coach. A little hitch pass, and he ran before he caught it.
And you are not supposed to do that in that order, are you?
You're not. But I don't care if you're in the big boy league
exactly.
or the little boy league or whatever. You're going to do it sometimes.
Yep.
4:42 to play in the third period. It's 3rd down and 20 for the Whitefaces. 10 for the Whitefaces. We have not punted in this football game, as we are at the 4:42 of the third period, leading 20-0. Wide side left. 3 receivers this way. Back to throw is Gura. He's got time. He steps up. He's in trouble. He's going to get hit. A flag's going to go down. We got a hold. He got a 4-yard gain. It is 4th down, and I'm sure they'll refuse the penalty. Oscar looked, and we just, again, not criticizing this, but we're a little bit sluggish. That's what we are. Kind of came out of the locker room and can't get any momentum going, at least at the time being. Whiteface game being live streamed by the Hereford schools tonight for the first time. Holding against the Whitefaces declined. It'll be 4th down with 4:36 left. third period. And I mentioned earlier we haven't punted the whole game. Well, we won't be able to say that in just a moment because out comes the punting unit.
That kind of stuff, just as soon as you say it.
Yeah.
Something like that happens, isn't it?
Yep. Mendoza will be the punter. He'll have the benefit of the breeze. There's twin safeties back for the Bulldogs. 20-0 Hereford lead, 4:46 left, third quarter of play. Chambers is the deepest, I believe. I can't see. My eyes have grown weary. We got a whistle and time call by the Whitefaces. We didn't have enough folks out there. Timeout Hereford. 4:12 left, third period. Hereford up 20-0, back in 30 seconds.
For the latest in technology, call Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant authorized dealer.
With a Bryant Housewise Wi-Fi thermostat, you can begin saving money as soon as it's installed. With features like smart setback, energy use reporting, and tailored tips, homeowners saved an average of 20% on their heating and cooling energy costs. Be smart. Get Housewise.
To get Housewise, call Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant authorized dealer. A combination of high standards and superior skills when you need it the most.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Back here at Whiteface Field, 4:12 left in the third period. Hereford up 20-0. Taking a timeout there. We didn't have enough folks on the field, and Borger coach out to discuss matters with the referee. Again, I don't know what we're discussing here, but he's out on the field, and that's not a good thing. We just need to play football, guys. I mean, he's way out on the field. He's in the huddle with the Whitefaces. 4:12 left to play in third quarter. Hereford, Mendoza to punt. Twin safeties. I was wrong about who's deep for Borger. It's Wilkinson who's the deepest. Yeah. And Mendoza to punt for the first time ever on the varsity. Let's see what happens here. Good snap. Kick is high. It is going to sail deep. Fielded on a hop. Fumbled by the deep man, but the Whitefaces with great coverage. Ball hit around the 15-yard line. Return maybe the 18 or so, but good job by the Whitefaces. Nice punt by the Whitefaces. And it's 1st and 10 Borger with 4:02 left, third period. So Borger has had the ball this quarter, and the Whitefaces 3 and out. Give it right back to Borger. Still that 20 spot up on the board. Whiteface defensive unit back out there, and again we're changing out some folks from time to time, but so Lorenzano, the sophomore linebacker, has really been awesome here tonight. Borger out of the shotgun, first down. Give it on the left side, little trap play or little running play to the outside, a gain of about 3. It's 2nd down and 7. Good defense over there on the far side by the Whitefaces, and the Bulldogs put the clock in motion.
I think that was Chambers again. Just low center of gravity, doesn't he?
He is. He's not that big, but he appears to be pretty powerful. He's not quite as quick maybe as some of the other backs, but nonetheless, he's done a good job for the Bulldogs here tonight. 3:25 left, third quarter. Wide side right. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. Back to throw. Looking. Over the middle. Got a man there. Pass is complete up to the 31-yard line. First down, Borger. Nice snag. Just about ground level high.
Yeah, that was Keener, and he was just about on his backside as he caught that.
3:12 left, third period. Borger now in business again. Their 4th first down of this quarter. They had 3 in the first half. Whiteface Field here this evening. Beautiful Whiteface Field house all lit up over there in that southeast end zone. Really looks pretty. 1st and 10 Borger inside, 3 minutes to play, third period. Quarterback going to hand off to the tailback running right, and he's going to get maybe a couple of yards, but good defense for the Whitefaces again. De Leon, nope, that's not. That's Altman on the tackle, and it is 2nd down and 8. Whitefaces next week over at Bushland, playing Bushland for the first time ever. We've had, there's some weird scheduling having to go on. You might know we've only got 9 games because Wichita Falls Hershey, we had a game with them the 3rd week of the season, and they bowed out. So only a 9-game season.
Ooh, scheduling for everyone was so tough.
It is very difficult, isn't it? 2nd down and 8. 2:10 left to play, third period. 40-second clock down to 5. Back to throw. Looking. Good pressure from the Whitefaces, but he escapes outside. Rolling left, throws against the grain. Got a man there, pass. Caught. What? No, it was overthrown. Okay, I thought he'd made a great. That was a great throw. I'm telling you, quarterback running left and throwing against the grain, but it's incomplete.
Was it Tapia chasing him down?
It was.
Well, he stayed with
He
it,
did.
boy.
Tapia's not. Let's see what we've got him. I was going to look a while ago.
Tapia's it.
He's listed at 5'7", 190. So
all of it.
Yeah, I mean he has to run a long time to run a yard, but he sure hustled that time. He has all night. Also playing center for the Whitefaces. Third down play, low snap. It's on the ground, picked up, fallen on by the Bulldogs back to the 24. That'll bring up a punt with 1 minute 53 seconds left in the third quarter. The clock running. Hereford up 20-0. Borger will be punting from inside their own 10-yard line. Whitefaces send Noah Brown out there as a single safety. We've been having him joined back there by Cassius. I don't know this time, though. He's the Lone Ranger back there. Clock running with 1 minute 30. Borger in no hurry to punt it away. Again, they're punting into the wind. Whiteface coaches want to make sure we match up with everybody in case Borger tries some tomfoolery here on a third down and 18, down 20-0. They don't. The punt is high, and it's going to hit about midfield, bounce to the Hereford 45, to the 43, 42. Nice punt into the breeze. 1 minute 6 left third period. Hereford takes over at their own 42, leading 20-0.
Yep, good punt that time.
It was.
That 6-yarder earlier, that's got to get to your head. So
Yeah.
these
Well,
Borger punters got to be feeling a little bit better now.
You get, as we talked earlier, snap over your head followed by a punt into the wind that went 6 yards. So you need, again, here tonight, even in defeat, whichever side of this thing you're on, I mean, you want to get some things worked out. You want your kicking game and your return game and all that sort of thing. You just want folks to get some opportunities so they can kind of call on that later on as the season moves along. Juan Lopez, one of the offensive linemen out there for the Whitefaces, as Guerra brings them out, 1st and 10 from the 43. Tailback, left side. Makes a man miss, across the 45 and out to about the 46. Nah, just the 45. That's Lopez, who had the bad ankle, but he's back out there. Got a couple, and doesn't seem to be any of the worse for wear. 2nd down and 8. Whiteface is up by 20, and again, we're just kind of, we're very deliberate, shall we say, in this third quarter. We've had the benefit of the breeze. We've really not taken advantage of that. That's only our 4th snap from scrimmage in this quarter. 30 seconds left in the period. Wide side right. We've got 3 receivers out that way on a 2nd and 8. Oscar, low snap, quarterback keeper up the middle. He's hitting the backfield, gets away. He's to the 50, 45, 40, cuts out. 37-yard line, ran into a blocker tackler there at that point, but a great run by Guerra. He made quarter. 30 seconds left in the period. Wide side right. We've got 3 receivers out that way on a 2nd and 8. Oscar, low snap, quarterback keeper up the middle. He's hitting the backfield, gets away. He's to the 50, 45, 40, cuts out. 37-yard line, ran into the Hereford Independent School District here tonight. Oscar just ran up in there, ran into a stone wall, bounced out, and the next thing you know, he's got a big pickup. That's the end of the third quarter. Hereford up by 20. We're back in 60 seconds.
Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Hi, I'm Bobby Fight with First Financial Bank, and we can put you in the driver's seat. Whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle, we have a loan that's right for you. You can expect competitive rates along with personal attention and guidance. From the application to the funding of your loan, please contact me at 363-8221 to see just how quick and easy the process is. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
The goal at Stevens 5 Star is to provide exceptional pricing, value, and service. Recently, James said, simply put, I wish every place I shopped was that way. Absolutely no pressure with knowledgeable people. When shopping for your next Chevy, GMC, or Buick, call Stevens 5 Star or visit them online at stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
All righty, back here at Whiteface Field. A little shout out here tonight, too, to James Perkins. Mr. Perkins a little under the weather lately. Want to wish him well. He's videoed many of these games for the Whitefaces over the years. So Hope you get better soon, Jay. Oh, my goodness. Pass is incomplete. Guerra got nailed. Clements was on him, and boy, Oscar's slow to get up. He was lucky to get that pass off. We didn't lay a hand on Alex as he came through and just hit him right between the 1 and the 1, which is his number 1. So it is now 2nd down and 10. Whiteface is going into the wind as play comes in from the sideline. Hudson Wood brings it in, passes it along. Whitefaces send 2 receivers wide to the left, go with 2 tight ends here on the 2nd down and 10. Typically a running formation. Let's see. With 11:52 left. Give it to Lopez up the middle, and he gets inside the 40 to about the 34, but good defense and the flag late. Uh-oh, had a little skirmish there. I don't know who this is against. I think the Whitefaces, but time will tell. That was a gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7. You know, personal foul against Borger. Well, that's what I thought. Yeah, all along. Whiteface first down. I don't know. See if you can see
on the last personal
see
foul.
if you can see on the replays. Cindy thinks she can see it here. Yep, Borger tackler got up, and man, you can't do that in front of the official. That's just not smart.
Do it away from the officials.
Do it away from the official. I mean, absolutely. The official don't want to come looking for you, but if you're standing right in their face, so it's a Whiteface first down on the unsportsmanlike penalty down to the 18-yard line of Borger. By the way, I should say Brett got some halftime airtime there. I should say something on behalf of Chad. Chad was a really good player for the Whitefaces. I'm not going to say which of the Clements boys was better, but Chad was really good also. 1st and 10 Hereford from the 18. Here's the give inside. That's Lopez. He stops, starts, and this time no place to go. Bulldogs all over him. Good defense on the right side of the Bulldogs. That was the nose tackle, I believe. Yep, it was. And so it is 2nd down and 11. About a loss of 1 for the Whitefaces on that play. That was Caleb Hughes, I think, who made the tackle. 2nd and 11. 11 minutes to play. 20-0. Boy, just kind of on this football Friday night, been kind of a lethargic second half. It was 20-0 Hereford at the half, and it's been kind of back and forth, but not much happening here in this 3rd quarter, early 4th quarter. 2nd down, 11 for the Whitefaces from the Borger 18. Back to throw, no quarterback draw, up the middle. Oscar gets about 2 or 3, but that's all. He's down around the 17. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That was the aforementioned Mr. Clements on the tackle. 10:32 to play. Whitefaces going to get, would seem, their opening victory here tonight, and that's really what you want to do when you start a season, whatever it is.
Does Mr. Clements want to go play football anywhere?
He does. I think he wants to play at some small school, and I surely think he can.
Good.
He's a good guy in addition to being a good player. 10 minutes to play in this ball game. Oscar on 3rd down, going to throw. Rolls left. He's in trouble. He throws, dumps it off. It's incomplete. And again, he didn't have much time as the Bulldogs were wearing out Oscar Guerra. That time it was Hunter Wilkinson, and he was on him like a June bug there pretty quick. 4th and 9. 10 minutes to play. We're going to go for it this time. I don't think we're going to attempt the field goal. What do you think, Coach?
I think that's just fine. I think just send them all out. Let's see what we come up with.
From the 17-yard line.
By golly.
Yep, 17-yard line. It's 4th down and 9 for a Whiteface first down. Obviously 17 for a touchdown. Oscar alone in the backfield. Borger brings 5.
Right there.
Oscar looks. He's in trouble, but he throws long over the middle late, and it's intercepted. Back to the 15-yard line. Just short of the 15, I think, where they spot him. Picked off in the secondary that time. Second pickoff of the night by the Bulldogs. That was Cash Conaway. What a good name. Cash Conaway with the intercept. 9:50 to play. Well, it was 4th down, so you might as well, again, throw it. But to throw late is generally disaster over the middle, and it was for the Whitefaces. Not disaster. It was intercepted. That's what it was. But the Whitefaces give it back to Borger, and Borger's got it with the win at their 14 with 9:50 to play. Wide side to the left. They've got 4 receivers, 2 each way. Call him down out of the shotgun. Back to throw. 4-man rush. He's got time. Now flushed out of the pocket, running left. Looking to throw. Throws. Got a man wide open. Rios, 25, 30, 35, 40. I mean, he was as open as a butcher knife. Finally brought down up the field by the Whiteface's Robert Perez. But it's a Bulldog first down. And I'll tell you, I mean, you know, Borger's probably not going to win this game. 9:40 left and down by 20. But they're going to leave here with a lot better taste in their mouth the way they played the second half.
Yep. They're making a game of it. That was Wilkerson. 198, 5'11". He is a big one to bring down.
He really is. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their 40. Again, wind at their back. Hernandez back to throw. Has time, looking. Going to throw long over the middle or straight over the middle, and it's complete. About an 8-yard pickup. Good coverage, but again, just a nice throw and catch. And the Bulldogs have a 2nd down and 2. That was Wallace on the reception. 2nd and 2, 9 minutes to play. 20-0 Hereford. Whitefaces on the road next Friday night. Volleyball still about 4 or 5 weeks away from starting. 22nd, okay. 3.5 weeks away from starting district play. Shotgun formation. Again, no tournaments because of COVID for the volleyball teams. 8:40 to go. Borger 2nd and 2. Still taking a lot of that 40-second clock. Back to throw. Good pressure by the Whitefaces, but he steps up, steps away, runs right. Looking. Going to run for the first down and out of bounds. On the far side, they spot him about the Hereford 48-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
He's a quick little
thing,
isn't he?
And he really is. He steps up in there. And you better get him first time because chances are he's long gone. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 47. Bulldogs had 3 first downs the first half, and they've already exceeded that and then some in the second half of play, along with the yardage. Whitefaces have had little to show for the second half offensively. 8:27 to play from the Hereford 47. 1st and 10 from the Bulldogs. Wide side left. Going to fake it in. Nope. Going to give it inside. And makes a miss down at the 45-yard line. Good open field tackle by the Whitefaces over there on the far side of the field.
Solorzano again.
That guy's everywhere, isn't he? Wow. Gain of about 2. It's really a nice little shake and bake move, but Whiteface linebacker closed so quickly. That time it was Deion Jones on the carry. He's 193 pounds. I mean, good-sized guys. 7:59 to go. 2nd and 8, Borger. 20-0 Whitefaces. Hereford and Borger meeting for the first time in several years. Used to play these guys non-conference. Used to play them in conference. Then non-conference, we were both 5A when 5A was the largest of the divisions. Back to throw. Pump fake, rolling right, looking. Gets some pressure, pulls it down, gets it. He's going to be dropped, sacked back around the 49-yard line. Well, you can't wait that long. That's all there is to it. And the Whitefaces, Arias made sure that he paid for it. 3rd and a dozen, 7:20 to play.
Arias, man, I'd hate to see that fella running after me.
Yeah.
6'2", what is he, 6'2", 225?
Yeah.
Woo.
He's a good athlete. He's a good basketball player.
Is.
You know, he got hurt last year and didn't play hardly at all in basketball. But he's a good, I mean, you see an offensive lineman who's a post player. That's a pretty rare combination. 7 minutes to go. 20-0 Hereford. Wide side left. Low snap, but he picks it up on the hop. Pressure from the Whitefaces. Steps up, rolls right, throws. Had a man there. Is it complete? Thought he short hopped it. Nope, he caught it. Down around the 33-yard line. We're going to have to get some new lights here at Whiteface Field. I mean, I'm way too old to see in the dark. But that's a first down to the 33, so a nice conversion there on 3rd down. Whiteface is keeping everything in front of them, but not able to stop the Bulldogs with any consistency like we did the first half. 6:30 left to play in the ball game. Hereford up 20-0. Bulldogs at the Hereford 33. Wide side left. 2 receivers this way. Tailback right side. Jones makes a couple of miss, spins and reverses field. Jones to the 35. Jones down to the 31. He's going to gain about 2. He ran about 71. Altman checks back in.
Rangel was waiting on him for the tackle that time. Boy, he could have cut. He could have had some daylight to run toward.
He really could. He really could. 2nd down and 8, halfway through the final period. Borger ball at the Hereford 31.5-yard line. Bulldogs get the play called in from the far sideline. To the line of scrimmage they come, wide side left. 3 receivers to the right. Gonna look, now pull it down, rolls, wants to throw on the run, throws it, got a man there. It is complete, touchdown, Bulldogs. Great throw that time by the Bulldogs quarterback, and the reception, I think that's Molino, but I'm not sure until he turns here. Yep, it is indeed. He's a load out there. 20-6 with a point after upcoming, 5:37 to play. So the Bulldogs kept on until they found the end zone, and still it's not over. The Whiteface is up by 13 and 5:30 left, but the Bulldogs certainly going to leave here, if nothing else, with a little bit of momentum in this second half.
Yeah, they've just looked like a totally different team in this second half.
And we have too.
Yes.
Bulldogs line up in swinging gate and snap it and run the option and pitch it, and we play it, and the score stays at 20-6. He lost 5 yards on the extra point. 5:37 left. Hereford up 20-6, back in 1 minute.
Diversity reigns at Hereford High School, and we respect the individuality of every student. Our primary goal as caretakers of youth is to instill a sense of academic and civic responsibility in each young mind that passes through these halls, inspiring a lifetime of future success.
Hereford High School, the best choice in public education. 1,100 students strong, highly qualified staff, state and national award-winning programs. Follow us at HHS Pride on Instagram. Hereford ISD, committed to children, dedicated to excellence.
When you're coming back from an illness or injury, it takes a lot of courage and determination. Our physical rehab program is staffed with people who are totally dedicated to your recovery. From a sports injury to recovering from a stroke, we have the experience to make your recovery as easy as possible. Hereford Regional Medical Center. The best medicine is close to home.
Your home for the Whitefaces, the Red Raiders, and the Cowboys since 1948. KPAN AM FM, Hereford, Texas.
Here are the thrill seekers.
All right, back to play. Borger tried to kick it deep here. We let it roll. Unfortunately, it rolled into the end zone, so it's out to the 30.
By a yard.
Yeah, by a yard, really. We were a little bit, not quite sure we knew that we had to get on that if it didn't get in the end zone, but it did. So Hereford ball, 5:37 left. Again, a lackluster second half of the Whitefaces. Up now 20-6. It's Hereford's ball at the 25-yard line, not the 30. And the Whitefaces will come to the line of scrimmage, try to eat up some clock, try to show a little bit of life, but Borger has certainly put the Caitas on the Whitefaces here in this second half. That was Wilkinson with that 31-yard touchdown pass a moment ago. I think I misspoke, but he made a nice catch, nice throw by Hernandez. First down play, up the middle, they give it. Borger's got Lopez, he goes backward. There's a flag that comes in the midst of all this. He's going to lose about 7, 8, 10 yards on the play. Wow. Let's see what the flag is. Whitefaces, we just, it's kind of like we forgot there was the second half that was going to be necessary here tonight. Holding against the Whitefaces. Well, we lost 9 yards on the play to make it 2nd and 19. So we didn't hold very well, did we? Oh, they declined it. Okay. They declined the penalty, of course.
They got to place that.
Lost just about what the penalty would have been. Back to the Lopez really didn't get much of a spot. He got kind of ping-ponged back and then spun around and wound up a -9, -10. They put it at the 15. So 5:29 left, and the Whiteface is up by 13, but now suddenly it's not over because we can't make a first down. We haven't made a first down. I won't say we can't. Have we made one in the second half, Cindy? I don't think we have. Made 3, okay. I knew we had. Here's the second down play. Give it off on the right side. Big hold out to the 20, out to the 25, out to the 27. Nice job by Lopez. He got the lost yardage back, plus a couple. It's 3rd down now and 8.
Golly, he's a workhorse, isn't he?
We just ran power at him that time, too. Just lined up and ran at him. The offensive line did a good job over here on this right side. Those guys blocked him. And, the clock shows 5 minutes to play. What was the clock a minute ago?
6 minutes.
Okay, was it? I thought it was less. Okay. You're so smart. Huh? 5:37 when this drive started. Okay, here we go. 3rd down and 8. 4:45 to play. Hereford up by 13. Give it again up the middle. Not much doing this time. Maybe 4. Going to bring up 4th down. We'll have to kick it into the wind. That was a carry that time, not by Lopez.
Cadillo.
Okay, 4th down, and we'll call it 4. 4:25 left. I mean, we've got to kick it away, obviously, and got to kick into the wind.
There we go.
Here comes the Whiteface punting unit out there. So now Mendoza, he kicked once earlier in this half, kicked it into the breeze, or with the breeze. Now a kick into the breeze. Borger with twin safeties. I tell you, the Bulldogs get this thing and get in the end zone. We're not done, because the Whitefaces have not been able to really just do anything in this second half. Mendoza ready. Lets it run down to 0, and in fact it ran down to 0, and we took a timeout, fortunately. So it's timeout Hereford with 3:52 left, up by 13, or by 14, I beg your pardon, the Whitefaces are. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Well, there's nothing like the sound of a new baby calf or the smell of fresh rain on a cotton crop. My friends at Capital Farm Credit share this excitement with agricultural and livestock producers. We want to be your lending partner. Whether you require operating funds for next year's crop or need to buy hay for your cattle, we have a loan that's right for you. Let us finance your operation. CapitalFarmCredit.com.
All right, back here with 3:52 left. Hereford up by 14, 20-6, and Hereford will have to punt. Again, we used a timeout there. That's our second timeout. Borger's used one timeout, and the Whitefaces will give it back to Borger. Should be in good field position, honestly, for the Bulldogs, as the breeze is still strong enough to affect the punt. Everybody's set, ready to go, and here we go. Whistle sounds as Mendoza ready for the snap. It's a good snap. He fumbles it, but picks it up, kicks it away, hangs in the breeze, hits it midfield, flags down. Ball's going to be down about the, 45-yard line, something like that on Borger's end. Flag's got to be against Borger for some kind of a hold as they came down the field, I would think. And if that's the case, they'll start from the 35 with 3:38 left in the ball game.
2 timeouts, Borger still.
Yeah,
possesses. Whitefaces just need a couple of.
Well, you can just tell. I mean, what we got in the first half in the way of momentum and all, a little confidence. Borger got in that third quarter, didn't score, but moved the football, then held the Whitefaces, and now we're going to get a walk-off here, I think. Yep, 10-yard walk-off for Borger, and they'll have the football. 3:17 left, with Hereford up by 14 points. So the Bulldogs now with Hernandez, who threw a touchdown pass to Wilkinson the last time, and Wilkinson is split here on the near side. He's covered by Ramirez. Out of the shotgun, Hernandez runs the option, pitches it out there, we're there, but he cuts back against the grain. Good pursuit from the backside, though, and a gain of about 3. Great job of the Whiteface sticking to it there. And that, again, is the sophomore. Jose ran him down. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 3 minutes to play.
He has got so much savvy for a youngster,
He really does. 2nd down and 8, but more important than the clock, inside 3 minutes to play. Bulldogs out of the shotgun. Hernandez back to throw. Has time. Now steps up. Rolls to his left, still looking, going to run it across the 40 and out of bounds up about the 42, 3-yard line. 2:40 left. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2, but he did get out of bounds. And again, guess who was over here to run him out of bounds? I mean, I hate to say it again, but it was the sophomore. 3rd and 2, 2:40 to play. Bulldogs with 2 timeouts and a 14-point deficit. Obviously, at this point of the ball game, 4-down territory for the Bulldogs. Wide side to the right. Still Hernandez waiting to get everybody aligned here as he comes to the line of scrimmage. He's got 4 wideouts in this formation. He's still looking to see what play he's going to call. 3 seconds on the 40-second clock. Finally snaps it back to throw. Here comes the rush. He's got time over the middle, and he throws it behind his intended receiver. And the flag comes in. The Whitefaces get Pass interference call.
Oh, I just thought they got their feet
I did
tangled
too.
up.
Robert Perez is the man they're going to throw the flag at. Robert immediately, he's looking at the ref, shaking his head, but in vain. And that'll be a Bulldog first down. Holding is the call against Hereford.
Okay, that's fine.
That's all right. No, holding against the Bulldogs. I beg your pardon. And pass interference. We'll play it again. Offsetting penalties. Holding against Borger. Interference against the Whitefaces.
He stopped to reach
Third
back.
down. He did. I didn't see that, but the call. But that's the call they made. And then while I was looking at all that, obviously another flag from the referee went down. And we've got the proverbial offsetting penalties.
What is that, third, fourth time?
Yeah.
At offsetting,
Yeah,
I
right.
think, tonight?
Yeah, that's it. Third or fourth. 2:37 left. Wide side right. Hernandez to throw. Got time. Rolling. Looking. Throws on the run. Throws deep. Got a man out there. It's overthrown and incomplete. It's fourth down. He really had pretty good coverage back there in the secondary, but Hernandez made a good attempt. I think that was Ramirez back there on the coverage. So it is fourth down and 2 steps needed for a first down. So now they've got to concern themselves, obviously, with the first down yardage with 2:30 to play. So dare they run it here? I would think so. But again, as long as it takes the Bulldogs to get plays in from the sideline, they may get a delay of game before they can do it. Inside 10 seconds on the 40-second clock. 2:30 left. 20-6 Hereford.
Trickery is on its way right here.
She's got it. Okay, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And Borger has to take a timeout with 2:30 left. They use their second timeout. 2:30 left, 4th and 2, back in 30 seconds.
Gooden Fuels appreciate your trust and repeat business through the years. It's not often that a company gets to grow and know their customers for generations over. Gooden Fuels will never take the confidence you have in them to provide quality service at fair prices for granted. Here's a big thank you from the staff at Gooden Fuels to Hereford and the area farmers and ranchers for your continued business. Gooden Fuels is looking forward to serving another generation.
Yep, Gooden Fuels, long time being. And Calvin Gooden, one of the great guys in our part of the world. He's the man who got all that going. And the guys do a great job now, but Calvin, he's some kind of guy. All right, here we go. 4th down and 2, 2:30 left. Borger at their own 43. They've got to gain the 45 to keep the football, keep the drive alive. They're down by 14 points. They're going to keep it. Nope, give it to the right side. He gets the first down, stumbles across the midfield stripe, still on his feet, spins inside, pinballs his way down to the 42-yard line. Well, we thought Hernandez had kept it, and guess what? He hadn't. He had handed off to Dion Jones, and Dion Jones got a first down to the Hereford 43 with 2:20 left to play, and Borger down by 14. Still not over yet. Bulldogs keep hanging around. But they are down to one timeout. Had to use one a moment ago for, I don't know why, but they did. First down from the 42. Back to throw. Hernandez has time. 4-man rush. He steps up at the line of scrimmage. Fires it. Got a man open inside the 25. Finally drug out of bounds down around the 20-yard line. But another Bulldog first down. I'm telling you, it's a good thing this didn't start earlier. And the Whiteface is still hanging on here. But Hernandez is lighting them up. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
It's one of those things that's we're likely going to win this deal, but it's not going to feel very good.
No, it's not. 2:11 left, 1st and 10, 21 yards from the end zone of the Bulldogs, down by 14 points. Back to throw again, 4-man rush. He gets hit, he gets away. On the right side, he's going to run it inside the 15-yard line, down about the 14. But he stayed in bounds, and we're inside 2 minutes to play. And again, the Bulldogs are down to one timeout. 1:54 and counting. 20-6 Hereford. All Bulldogs in this second half. Got to give Bulldog fans some credit, too. They had a good crowd coming down tonight. They've struggled the last couple of years, and a good turnout of folks. 1:40 left. Bulldogs going to snap it at that point. Hernandez to throw. Second down, he scrambles left. He throws on the run against the grain into the end zone. Incomplete. 1:31 left. It'll be second down and 6. And our defensive unit, they're pretty much out of gas, Coach.
Yeah, it is. I'm watching our defensive line.
Yeah.
Moving. Oh, they are struggling.
We've subbed a little bit, but we haven't subbed a whole lot out there. And these guys are, some of them have played both ways, and they are really, really struggling here on this hot August night with 1:31 left and a 20-6 Hereford lead and a third down and 4 Borger. But really, what matters is whether or not they get in the end zone, not where they get the first down or not. From the Hereford 14-yard line, low snap, but he picks it up. Here comes the rush. He gets away, and inside the 12-yard line, he's going to be short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Clock should be running, but it's not. 4th down for the Bulldogs, and again, they're down to 1 timeout. Are they going to use it?
They use it.
Wow. With 1:17 left, it'll be 4th and 2 Borger when we come back in 30 seconds.
Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union has services for everyone. Businesses, families, maybe it's that first account. They've been providing financial services to our community since 1936. All those years, one thing has remained the cornerstone of their mission. That's putting people first and being committed to their members. It's just the way they do business. Find out for yourself what it's like to be treated as an owner rather than a customer. Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
All right, back at Whiteface Field, 1:17 left. 4th and 2 Borger for 2 for the first down, 12 for the touchdown. Hereford leads by 14. The only other score I can see in the room next door, Dumas ahead of Seminole 45-6 tonight. The Whitefaces.
I think Bushland were they playing Brock?
I think they were. Yeah, they were playing Brock in like Iowa Park or somewhere down there.
I heard at halftime that Brock was handed it to him. I don't recall the score.
Brock is quite talented, has been in the past. Here we go. 4th down and 2 Borger now. 1:17 left. Bulldogs. Quarterback keeps it up the middle, and he's close to. I think he's got the first down. He does. He needed the 10. He got just inside that mark. 1:13 left. They'll stop the clock to move the chains, and then they'll wind the clock, and there it goes. Borger has no timeouts left. And it has taken them an eternity to get plays in and get called at the line of scrimmage. And obviously they don't have an eternity here. Inside a minute to play. 20-6 Hereford. 1st and goal from the 9. Back to throw Hernandez. Looking. Rolling right, still looking. Throws off balance deep into the end zone. What a catch for a touch. What a catch in the back side of the end zone for the 23? Bulldogs. I believe it is. Who is it? Chambers. Wow. Circus catch with 48 seconds left. 20-12 now. The Whiteface lead is 8. 48 seconds left, and Borger, they'll obviously attempt an onside kick and still have a chance at this ball game. The Whitefaces, once the Bulldogs got some momentum in this third quarter, I mean, it has been all Borger. Hereford's not been able to move the football and not been able to stop the Bulldogs. 20-12, they'll try to kick the point after and make it a 7-point game, the Bulldogs will. Snaps down, kicks up, it's far enough, it is good. He just hooked it through. It's 20-13, 48 seconds left, a 30-second break, and we'll have the Bulldogs kick off.
Hi, this is Macy Lopez. I have joined Mendez & Mullins Family Funeral Home. Many of you have entrusted me during my career as Director of EMS at HRMC. I'm excited to continue serving the community that I call home. At Mendez & Mullins, we work with families during one of the most difficult times with care and compassion. Plus, we accept funeral plans from any funeral home. We hope you will choose Mendez & Mullins for your loved one's final tribute. In your time of loss, lean on us. We're here for you at Mendez & Mullins Family Funeral Home.
All right, back here at Whiteface Field. What a tale of two halves here tonight. Hereford leading 20-13 with 48 seconds left after the Whitefaces totally dominated the first half, led 20-0, held Borger to 3 first downs. Borger has returned the favor in the second half. Now they'll onside kick it with 48 seconds left, and let's see if the Whitefaces can get on it and end this night with the football. Here we go. Kick is squibbed along the ground, kind of pooched. We go back and field it back at the 30, and we've got whistles. I don't know if we signaled for a fair catch or what, but whatever it was, it's Hereford's ball. It's a great play by the Whiteface return team, and it's Hereford's ball at the 35-yard line, I guess. I don't know. The officials now. Obviously, there was some kind of signal. We caught the ball running away, kind of like a center fielder over our head. Now the officials, it's at the 35-yard line if that's where the football winds up. Referee has not signaled anything, and there's not anything to signal. 46 seconds left. We got to snap it. Got to snap it one time, probably one time only. Well, the clock, the 40 second, oh, there's a 25-second clock here. So, well, that's all right. We've got to snap it. Let's see what we get. Are we in the, oh man, this bothers me. We'll snap it in the shotgun here. Take it and drop to a knee. The clock is at 44, so we will have to snap it one more time. And then this ball game will be a Whiteface win. But Coach Kitten said it off, Mike, a moment ago. It's not going to feel a whole lot like a win the way it's wound up. 20-13 Hereford. Bulldogs with a great second half comeback that appears to be just a touchdown short. Down to 17 seconds. Got to snap it, and we do. And drop to a knee, and that'll do it.
Oh, I'm glad there wasn't any more time left in this thing.
Whiteface is 20-13 winners here.
That'll keep us hungry, won't it?
It will keep. It should. It'll give the coaches a lot of coaching points. And for Borger, it's got to be, they got to go home and say, hey, we have showed in that second half what we could have shown all night long, and we made a ball game out of it. So the Bulldogs lose 20-13.
It's just so weird how sports are, isn't it? I mean,
it is.
How quickly things can turn the momentum from one side to the other, and then, you win a ball game, but there's just not going to be a lot of happy running around.
And once it turns the momentum, I'll say, it's hard to turning it back.
We've got to, I don't know if we get to fist bump or elbow bump.
We're across from one another, and I think.
Or wave at each other
I
and
don't know
say,
what we're going to do.
Good night.
Yep, we got some COVID rules here at the end of the game. The two teams are face to face, about 10 yards apart out at midfield. Nothing untoward. I'm just saying that's where they are. And,
right.
That's, as Coach said, that's some form of that is a result of the times in which we live.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it.
And at the end of volleyball stuff, they just wave at each other.
Wow.
It's so strange.
Well, it is strange. Well, the Whitefaces win it 20-13. Again, a tale of two halves, if ever there was one. Cindy's going to add up some numbers. We're going to take a break. Brenda and I'll be back. We'll give you some totals and wrap up the night when we come back in 60 seconds.
631 Smash, F-Track Sneak on one alert. The Smash on one ready.
Shopping for insurance sometimes seems to be as complicated as calling a play. It doesn't have to be with an independent agent with over 30 years experience. Prairie Insurance is able to break down all the variables and able to find the best possible price from over 40 providers. Sign Prairie Insurance as your agent with offices in Freona, Dimmitt, and Hereford at 121 West Park Avenue or call 363-6489.
Happy State Bank wants to provide you with a little fun, a little friendship, and a lot of professional banking service. Stop by any of our 34 locations, grab a bottle of Happy Water, and let us help you with your banking needs. Hello, I'm Christina Lucio. We are committed to our communities and we are dedicated to our customers. We're not your normal bank and we're not your average bank. We are Happy State Bank. Member FDIC. Se habla español.
All right. Thank you, Christina. We're back here at Whiteface Field. 20-13 Hereford win as Cindy adds things up. And again, the two teams remain just about 10 yards apart as they face each other's stands. What are your thoughts, Coach, as Cindy gets them all totaled up here?
Well, it's good to be back. It's good. I know it's not normal yet.
No.
But we're back. I mean, and it's, we were so excited for SAC, strength and conditioning camp. By golly, when we got to open up this summer after being out since March. So it's good to be back. It's nice to get a home win, and we do need to remember it's a win.
It is.
Although it's going to feel a little strange, but boy, you need them at home for sure. And I've always thought whenever it's not super easy, and it doesn't feel like a win, it really does sometimes make for a good week of practice the next week.
Yeah, I started to say we won't go to practice Monday morning thinking, look at us. We'll go to practice thinking we got to get better.
Right.
And there are two halves to everything. But a good football game as it turned out, but a strange one in that we scored 20 the first half. Borger scored 13 the second half. We totally dominated the first half. I'd say Borger totally dominated the second half. And the bottom line is we had 7 more than them. And so the Whitefaces are 1-0 going to Bushland next Friday night. And again, Bushland, Brenda had a score of them on the short end against Brock, and Brock a very talented team.
Coach Davis was walking upstairs after half. He said that Brock could probably beat a lot of 4A teams.
I bet
they're that good.
Yep, they've been good for a long time. So the point being, probably a little fire lit under. That was Coach Reynolds' first game as the head coach of Bushland, and a little fire under the Bushland Falcons when we go up there next Friday night. Listen to these stats. I mean, at the half, just to give you, we had 14 first downs the first half. We have 17 for the game. They had 3 first downs, Borger at the half. They had 16 for the game. 152 rushing for the Whitefaces, 75 for Borger. 107 passing for Hereford. 180 for Borger. 259 to 255. That's the totals on the night, total offense. Oscar was 11 out of 15. He threw a couple of picks. The Bulldogs were 11 out of 22. We intercepted 2 passes. 2 punts for a 36-yard average, 2 for 18 for Borger. They lost, nobody lost a fumble, I'm sorry. Penalties, 9 for 80 against Borger, 5 for 45 against the Whitefaces. We were 3 of 7 out of on third down. They were 5 at 11. We were 0 for 1 on fourth. They were 1 for 3. The scoring, Hereford, Bryson Lopez on a 6-yard run for the first score of the night. 6-yard run by Bryson again. That was at 5:31 of the first half. Then 2:58 of the first half. It was Oscar on an 8-yard run. It was 20-0 at the half. Then Borger at 5:37 of the fourth scored on an 8-play, 86-yard drive, 31-yard touchdown pass. Then with 48 seconds left, 10-play, 65-yard drive. And the Whitefaces hung on for the 7-point win. Individually, for Hereford tonight, Lopez, 19 carries, 86 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Gura, 10 for 62 and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Mendoza, 3 for 43. Cassius, 2 for 21. And Brown had 5 for 25. So Whitefaces, again, very little. At the half, we had 208 yards. At the end of the ball game, we had 259. So 51 yards in the second half for the Whitefaces as Borger just came out, shut us down. So kudos to the Bulldogs and to the Whitefaces. Again, we are the victor, and so we're 1-0. And the new field house and the Whiteface field gets a W on its maiden voyage here tonight. But all in all, a good football game, a strange football game, but a victorious football game for the Whitefaces.
Absolutely. No matter what,
yep,
you just want to come away with the win in this deal. And I know it's not district, but it's, gosh, to start out with a win and to still understand there's a lot that's very obvious that we're going to continue to work on. That's okay.
Absolutely. Next Friday night, we'll be at Bushland for Game 2 of the Whitefaces. We'll have the volleyball coming up later in September. We'll start district play. When we start district play, we'll have that. But here tonight, the Whitefaces 20-13 winners over Borger in an exciting football game at Whiteface Field. That's going to do it for, and the band did a great job for the Whitefaces. They stayed and played all night long, performed at halftime. Tip of the hat to them, again, to all those guys who've worked so hard getting this field ready, and those who've worked getting all the other things, the COVID-related things ready. Kudos to them as well, and to Ms. Blankenship and her staff. So for Brenda, thanks, Coach, for sitting in tonight. Appreciate the head lady being with us, and for Cindy, our statistician, when she's not off doing things she wants to do. And for yours truly, Tom Simons. It was a good night. I wasn't sure how this was going to work out about week and a half ago when I had my hip replaced, but it worked out pretty fine as the Whitefaces win, and I made it through the night. We'll be back next Friday night live with the Bushland Falcons. For all your Whiteface sports sponsors, and for Brenda and Cindy, this is Tom Simon saying 20-13 Hereford the victor. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Friday night.
Whether it's surfing the internet, streaming videos, gaming, or connecting on social media, faster internet makes it more enjoyable. WT Services has boosted its broadband internet speeds and lowered monthly costs. Speeds range from 6 to 100 meg, depending on location and availability. For the fastest broadband available via their fiber-to-the-home network, contact WT Services today. Stop in one of their convenient office locations in Freona and Hereford, or call 250-55